What is up, beautiful people? This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Auto Skin Detail. Give them a follow on Instagram. Like a couple pictures. Show them some love.
Let's go.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
I challenge everybody that listens to this to get out of your shell and go do something new and fun.
Happy to be here.
Like they just slow motion.
Do you see Zach trying to pretend like he doesn't watch cake sitting videos?
Happy to be here.
There to exorcise the
Wait,
demons.
so your swan man is
Our,
an exorcist?
our Swan delivery man that brought us bomb pops and chicken nuggets is there to perform an exorcism.
This needs to be made into a short
You
film.
couldn't make this shit up.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
What is up, beautiful people of the world? I'm comfortable. My name is Exact Change, and I'm happy to be here today with my friends, Cody Duncan, to my right, and to his right, Oslo Matisse, Mike Barnes on Facebook. Go follow him.
Yes.
And we got Mr. Chris Bertram over here without a mic. He's taking some pictures, and we're chilling, man.
Because we're all chilling with our homies.
We're in the basement right now, so it's so chill compared to the triple digits that's haunting the entire city right now.
Forgot about it.
I know. This is luxury. You know, it's crazy because we create these comforts. You know, like the world, the earth and the weather and shit doesn't give a fuck. It's just like, oh, you don't have a place to go? I guess you're sweating.
I forget.
Bro.
I forget and I go outside. I'm like, holy shit.
Yes.
It's a whole world out here.
We
Yes.
created this AC where you walk in and you're like, oh.
Have you guys ever in the winter or the summer, I haven't done it much in the summer, but in the winter when it's freezing out and you're going from your car to your house and you know your heat's on and you know that you can flip a couple lamps on when you get up in there and you get out of your car and you're like, it's so fucking cold. And then you start to think some people are out here. And you're like, and like sometimes I get this weird feeling in my gut where I'm like, there's some people who don't got a home. And I'm not even one of those people who like give dollars to the homeless people or nothing like that. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like sometimes you got to think like, oh my God, you're lucky to even have a roof sometimes.
I mean, just the ability to live in a society that can build the things that we can build and the technology that we're at. Like there was a time in history where that just wasn't a thing. And it was just like fire was like, holy shit.
Yeah, you better have a torch.
Like imagine before fire, they were just like hands rubbing. That was fire at the time. It was just like, rub me.
Yeah.
Like, let's, that
Imagine,
was it.
yeah, I'm sure they're like, damn, I bet we can make fire.
They probably did armpits against their sides.
Just
like,
hairy cavemen motherfuckers hugging each other and shit. Doing that body heat.
Cuddle puddling.
Yeah,
Not
man.
that long ago, you were sweating it out with a house and fire.
Yeah.
Like, AC is like, like not that long ago, cats had nice houses sweating it out. Like, oh shit.
That's insane. And these are comforts that we've created,
Yeah.
And so it's just good to check yourself. Like you were saying, people are out there.
Yeah.
And we're fortunate. And that's this podcast right here, guys. Happy to be here. We're here.
Yeah. I'm very happy.
Oh,
Did you bring
my
extras?
man Brennan here.
Did you bring extras because you knew
He's
we were going to
bringing
change our
fancy-
mind?
Look at this guy, man.
Whiskey and cola
colas.
drinks.
God. Are we all going to catch? We're all going to catch.
Oh, and they're
There's one.
purple.
I'll take one of those ones you got in your hand, those limeade lemonades. Are they cold? Yes, it is.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
a commercial, baby.
He doesn't even stop to let it simmer. He
Nope.
just fucking.
Send it, baby.
No, take it.
You guys seen that Send It page on Instagram? Oh, it's hilarious. It's people just like
Just doing full
fucking their
sends.
full sends. They just fuck their heads up.
I love that.
It's
love that.
addicting to watch.
I know.
That's a rabbit hole, man. You fall, man. That's a lot.
Reels is
Yeah.
what's the rabbit hole.
Oh, Reels is tough. Once you start on Reels, you'll lose 3.5 hours, bro.
I know it.
That's TikTok.
That's TikTok. Yes,
That's what that is. That's TikTok.
Yes.
That's
And I mean, you
Instagram's
get
TikTok.
on there and it's just like, damn, how do y'all know me so well? And as soon as you try to back out and be like, I got shit to do, they're like, but one more, and it's the one.
It's funny how they've just found a way to do a different type of video. It's just a different type of video
I know.
that Reels or TikTok is this new thing when it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
a quick remember
Bro.
Vine? Like it was just a different type of video.
Well, think about this. Ain't nothing new under the sun. You guys remember America's Funniest Home Videos?
Yeah, man.
Bro,
Bob
they're
Saget.
just repackaging shit for us,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, bro.
well, the
They
cool
took the host out.
I
They
feel
just
like
gave us the videos.
one of the cool things
dude.
about social media is that, and YouTube and all these things, Twitch, it allows you to create your own funniest home videos.
That's true.
Who would have thought when you were just sitting there watching it and it was just big Hollywood, there was just no way even to become a musician or anything for you to just be able to order it and do it yourself.
Yeah.
And so just the ability that we have now to just be able to have your own TV show, to have your own podcast, to have your own, to do anything
story.
that you want.
To make your story.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's
It's
beautiful.
so different than it used to be, man. We got that. I was just fucking around watching channels on Pluto TV the other day, that free TV. They have an America's Funniest Home Video channel on there.
Marathon channel.
Yeah, just shows old America's Funniest Home Videos. So my daughter's been watching it. She's like seeing all these people go and try to win the money and stuff like that. And ever since she watched it, now she walks around the house, and anytime the cats do something funny or something funny happens, she's like, Dad, you think that could have won $10,000? Like, is that? Should we record that? Can we win 10,000? Can we go
Yeah,
on the show?
she's seen
I'm like,
it.
it doesn't work like that
a visionary
anymore.
now.
People just put it on the internet, and it either goes or it doesn't go. Nobody.
And it might get more than 10 grand.
Yeah.
Think
Okay.
about all the missed moments of you just that you witnessed and probably
Oh.
could have taken your phone out and just did
Oh,
it,
I'm
and
rich.
that would have.
Oh, I'm rich. I'm
Yeah.
rich. If
Yeah.
I would have had my phone, if I would have had my Google Spy glasses on, I would have been rich, bro.
Or think about, I'm just thinking like the times that you actually had your phone even on you, and you were just like, you just were in the moment, and
Yeah.
you weren't like, oh, I'm gonna take my
Didn't think
phone
about
out.
it till after.
Like,
So-
what kind of person do you have to be? Yeah, I'm talking to you,
yeah,
all y'all.
America.
Okay, what kind of person you have to be to not be living in the moment to the point where you already got your phone out, just recording,
Right.
and just happened to catch crazy shit.
Just ready.
That's
You gotta have what I said. You gotta have something recording. The shit that happens at random is the people who have the fucking GoPro on or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, something that's just happening. You know, but so many stories. Think about all the things that we should. Like,
that's a good point.
think
I didn't
about
even
all-
think about that.
Yeah, because if you have time
It's
to
just
pull
rolling.
your phone out, you only
Always.
got.
And then
you
it's like,
only
oh
got-
shit, we got that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
most
every
of-
video like that is you're catching it already in progress.
Yes,
Because I'm
and-
thinking of somebody that's just got it out. Like,
Just
No.
ready. I was
Okay,
already
so there's
checking
two ways.
Instagram, not
There's
paying
two ways
attention,
to
and then I
really
heard some
catch it.
commotion.
There's two ways to really catch it. If they got their phone out, something happened and they missed that. And then it happened again, or it didn't happen the way so someone did a backflip, and they said, "Oh, dude's doing backflips." So he pulls his phone out, and then he fucked up,
catches the
and then he fucked up,
You're
and then you
right.
catch the fuck up.
All right.
You see
Okay,
what I'm
that's another
saying?
good point.
Or the dude's just rolling on his bike, and he's in a fucking, a deer runs across the road and gets hit by a car
It's a
that don't got nothing to
happenstance.
do with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you catch that.
Yeah,
You
that's
see what
crazy.
I'm saying? But think about all the shit that we would, think about all the $10,000 checks we'd have if all the stories from when we were young, we saw like on that 1080.
I do wish if you could just, record that shit and just be able to tap back in. Like we were talking about this already before, I think, on the podcast, and you
Yeah.
were like, some of them would be like, depressing. if
Yeah,
you could
well,
go
just to
back.
go back that far,
Yeah.
but no, like you're talking about Snapchat. But I mean, I think about it. I got my first video camera when I was like 15 years old, and it was like a
Just like
videotape, little videotape camera that took the tiny tapes. I still have some of them tiny tapes, but I don't have like the converter. I haven't had time to look into like
Damn.
getting them converted.
But
I'd
it
love
exists.
to see some of that shit.
I lost
In 2021,
Bro,
it
it
exists.
exists. Yeah.
So it's like,
but
if
we were
you
filming
want-
all kinds of dumb shit, man. We were like breaking into cars and smoking them out.
Okay.
and, like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Smoking the car.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Listen.
Me and the homie broke into a
That is
car,
hilarious.
smoked it out, and ate
Left it.
pizza. We took pizza pipeline with us, bro. Took a pizza and
You
some
brought a
weed.
pizza into the
You guys
car.
didn't
and brought a
fuck anything
pizza
up,
into the
did you?
car.
Please tell me
No,
you
we didn't
just.
fucking. It was an old car, bro.
Okay, guys,
was an
I'm
old
going
car.
to tell you right now that I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure we get this converter. We look into this type
Yeah.
of technology and we
Yes.
find this video
The car,
and we will
bro.
put it in this episode. If
Oh.
I am the all-powerful podcast wizard that I am,
Oh
we will
my
get it
God.
in there. If not, then you can hold me accountable and shame me in the comments.
Well, I
We
better
should
just.
see this.
I better just give it away now. It was me and Ivan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was
Someone we know?
me and the homie Ivan. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Ivan shot
fun.
one of our first videos.
Yeah, he shot a
Oh,
couple
dope.
videos for us.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That's
Yeah, man. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
going way back, man. I've been knowing that.
we
kid.
kicking out these stories today, guys. We're talking about just young.
Yeah.
We're talking between the ages of 12 and 18.
Yeah,
Ooh.
them clean
talking-
years, bro.
We're talking in there like swimwear, baby. We're talking
That's
high
why I'm so
school.
susceptible to reels and shit now, bro. Some people get old and like disband technology and disavow. Like I don't understand it. Me, I'm just like super into it because we didn't have none of that shit when we were kids.
Yeah, it was
man.
like cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, they didn't have it either, but it's like I just feel like it's so advanced that you just like, I don't want to.
So
Yeah.
I got
I
a
don't know.
random. You just made me. You said 12 to 18.
Oh,
I
shit.
somehow just got stuck in one little thing that I feel like would be funny. What was your guys' commute to school like? Was it short? Was it
Oh, I
long?
loved it.
Could you? I loved it. Was it like a couple trails here and there?
Bro, I walked to school
for most of your life.
all of my life.
What? Tell us
Yeah.
about it.
So, dude, because I lived in it, like my neighborhood was really, really cool.
Where's this at?
It's in
put us-
Bremerton.
Okay, put a dot.
Bremerton, Washington. We're talking, over on the east side. Okay, east side Bremerton, and in Parkwood East was where I lived, and it was really just this whole neighborhood that was full of like every road you would walk down. There was just a trail that went through all of them, and then like you would walk through, and there would be a park. And then you go through the next trail, there'd be maybe nothing, and then you go to the next one, there's a park. And then
Parks all over.
Parkwood East. There was just parks all throughout the thing, through these little trails and little,
Oh my
all
gosh!
these little
Talk about
spots.
a kid's dream.
And you're talking Pacific Northwest. We're talking over on the west coast, right?
Overgrown
West side.
trees,
We're
forts.
talking all those smell slugs. We're talking the whole thing,
Yeah.
dude, right? And what were we talking about?
on the way to school.
You're walking.
Oh yeah. So, dog, I had the elementary school and the junior high school and the high school.
And so
We're
three different elements of walking from the
They
house.
were all three different spots, right? And it just so happened to work out. And I would just walk to school every day, which I think is fucking cool, man. I know that there was,
Super cool.
when you ride the bus, you get,
the
some
bus
different
is rowdy,
interactions and
man.
shit, right? Yeah, it's rowdy.
man.
But walking to school was like a different vibe. Like,
Oh yeah.
and
It's meditation.
and things, but also things could go down.
you get a
off
lot
the
of
bus. There's
time
no-
to figure your shit out.
There's
out
no
there.
supervision. If a bully wants to beat your ass,
Someone might
he
meet
gonna
you.
catch you when
On
you're
the bus.
walking home.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's when he's gonna catch you.
He's not gonna get you on the bus.
But you know
No.
a
He's
couple
gonna
cuts
get you
though.
when you're walking home.
You know a couple jukes because you're
those
you're
little
just-
alleyways and shit.
But in that same thing, you could do anything. You could smoke weed before you were going. You
Yeah.
could do, because you had
So
that
you had
walk.
a stash spot.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
could stash a pipe even on the way to school or something. High school.
and you just walk over and pick it
Hit
up.
it.
That's
Hit the
back
pipe,
when
put it
nobody
right
was
back.
checking for that shit, bro. You have like a little Altoids can or
No,
something
but I'm just
out
saying,
there.
like you could on the walk you're talking about, you could even just like hit it and put it right back.
Another
Yeah.
thing that was crazy was that you would meet up with people along the way.
Yes.
Yeah, you weren't
So,
even really friends with.
I'm
at
like,
first.
I'm just chilling, but we about to pass Ben's house, and I hit him up before I left, and he's gonna
he gonna link
he's
up
gonna
with us
join
and we
in,
gonna do the damn thing.
because
Yeah.
it was kind of like a nice, I'd have to say, 20-minute walk, like to school and back.
Yes.
I'm thinking elementary school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, elementary school was something fucking different, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I wish that I knew that it was as dope as it was when it was.
When I was going through it, because then it was kind of bullshit with teachers and stuff. But recess and all that shit disappeared at junior high, man. You don't get that no more.
At
I did.
recess, bro, I just wanted to just shoot hoops on people, bro.
Yep.
Y'all didn't get recess in junior high.
No, my junior high didn't have a recess.
I mean, you
No,
got like
bro,
third
it's
or
like-
fourth period, then you got to eat lunch.
So what
got
did you
to
get
go
like a
ball
little-
on a few cats.
Are
get
you
like a little
middle
break.
school or you junior
Yeah.
high?
Middle school.
Junior high and middle school. That's the same thing.
Same thing.
No,
Here,
it's not
that's the same thing over
Here,
here.
is it?
Same
Yeah.
thing.
So from where I'm from, junior high is 7, 8, 9.
Yep.
And then middle school is like, I mean, it can be crazy. Sometimes it's like 6, 7, 8, 9, or some shit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So my junior
Wait,
high was a
what?
middle school and then changed midway. So I was in 5th grade and I was going to go to the junior high for 6th grade because it was like a middle school. They did 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th.
Yeah.
Or something crazy. And then they changed it right at the end of my 5th grade year. So I was supposed to go the next year and they were like, nope, we're going to keep you in elementary one more year. So at the end of 5th grade, I'm like, see you motherfuckers later. I'm graduating. I'm going to junior high. And then nope, I got put right back in the
They're like,
same
nah,
school.
bitch.
I was
I
like,
don't know what
"Ah."
I'm talking
What had
about.
happened was, but yeah, so then I finally get to junior high in 7th grade and it's supposed to be 7th, 8th, and 9th. And then in my 8th grade year, they decided to switch it again. And then 9th grade was at high school. So I only did 2 years at junior high.
So
So
what
it's
happened? What was the craziest, like if you guys had to think back, like what was the craziest of those, was it the elementary? Was it the junior high? Or was it the high school that just that things started to get?
I mean, junior high was definitely the start of it. That was like where people were doing all that fucking live shit with safety pins, where they stick the safety pin through the top layer of the finger or like the top layer of the tongue. They're like, people were piercing their ears with staples in class and just doing all kinds of
public school.
Yeah, bro. I'm saying, well, it was like right around the year like 2000, so it's like punk and like Hot Topic and
We
like
gotta
that
think,
whole
man.
like,
You've been in junior high. You've been safe for 6 years, and now you're like, I want to feel something.
you get a little dirt on you. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
come on. I want to fucking.
We'll just ice it up.
I've been
I've
been fucking sniffing glue, bro. That's
Yeah.
not doing it anymore. Now I need to feel something.
So my whole thing is I lived not anywhere near where I went to school. So like
What?
I lived in like the Lower East Side of Spokane, so like Perry District.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I went to school at Cataldo, which is over in like, halfway up the South Hill over,
So did you have to like bus
So
it?
so the way it works, it's a private school. They don't have a bus that goes over there. So from the second grade on, I rode the city bus.
That's
And so-
live, bro.
And so I would come out the house every day, and I had a bus pass, right? And my mom would go with us
At third grade?
second grade.
But I'm saying you said
Second grade and up. So from second
third,
grade,
fourth.
kindergarten and first grade, it was we would get rides, and then my brother's 1 year older than me, so we would just be like, boom.
So would you ever get a ride? Did you have anybody near you that'd be like, fucking John's mom's driving us today?
Okay, so there was one neighbor who went to the school, but he was way younger than us, and people were desperate to get their kids over to the school. It was a private school, and so but we just took the bus because it happened to be really convenient. The bus pulled up, the bus stop was right in front of our house. How could you go wrong?
Oh wow.
The next bus that takes us up to the school, the same bus.
Oh, okay.
Problem is, it's not a problem, right? But you go down to the plaza, there's like a 10-minute wait.
yeah.
So my little dumb ass wants to get off the bus and try to run through the plaza and do all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
This
I
happened.
bet I can go grab a slice of
This
pizza from the
happened
pizzeria
for
real quick.
years. I missed the bus for years with my backpack on it.
Yeah.
For years.
Yeah.
You
Where I
run
would
off
jump
without your backpack?
Well, I jump off because I'm just like, I'll be right back.
Oh.
So I'll just, because the bus would get full. This is back when a lot of people would ride the bus.
Yeah.
So I'd jump off. They'd do a little exchange, and you weren't worried about it. I'd leave my backpack, run over and try to get a bagel or something. So basically, I'm spending my lunch money early or whatever money, And this is like second and third grade, and then you'd miss the bus. The bus would leave. You'd catch the next bus, and like. My brother would be on the bus, so he'd grab my bag. Or if he wasn't on the bus, that backpack would just stay on the bus.
Because nobody wants it. They're just
Well,
like, "You
then
got
also
books
the
in
bus
here."
driver knew us,
Yeah.
so he would be like,
This
"This
is a
little
ci-
motherfucker left his bag
And this
again."
is the city bus. I can't imagine
Yeah,
riding
so
the
it's-
city bus being in third grade.
But
bro.
here's where the
It's a
funny
different
thing
time,
is.
man. It's a
Here's
little
where
bit of a
it's
different
way
time.
different time. Here's what the funny thing is. My mom jumped on the bus for the first week or two and met the bus driver, and that's just gonna be his route. Both, it's the same driver.
Yeah.
Same thing on the way home. You just stay on the bus. But where was I gonna go? Oh yeah, I started taking like a super early bus so I could get there, like get
and
before-
have time.
Yeah, shoot some hoops, and when you got city bus, like ain't nobody could tell you shit. You're out of the house at 7:15.
You were gone.
Yeah, headed up to school.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I
that
love
was
that.
my commute to elementary. So
Okay. Yeah, my elementary commute was similar to what you're talking about. We had like trails and like little like wooded areas and stuff. I remember we used to leave the house on our bikes because we would bike to school, and we'd head up the block and turn right, and then dip a little left, and there was this big ass field that had a bunch of like bike jumps and hills and ramps and shit. So we
you
would
gotta
just
hit
go,
a few jumps.
yeah, do a little off road action and fucking
Set your bag down.
yeah, bro. and pop that up. And then right when you got through the field, the apartments that were right there were right across from the school. And my homie Justin lived in those apartments. So we used to just dip out a little bit early, like you were saying, head over to Justin's house, hang out. We watch like some TV in the morning, watch a couple little shows or whatever before we hit school, or go hit up the little gas station there and get a bunch of like candy and breakfast and shit. And so that was super dope. And then when I got to high school, it was a little bit far. It was far enough to where, like, I mean, when I was in high school, we walked and biked like fucking way further than I would do today.
Of course.
If someone was like, "Yo, let's walk to Sullivan from fucking, what from
like,
here."
"Let's go."
Yeah, I'd be like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Oh my God.
And now, no way. But there were a few times where we walked to school just because we wanted the extra time and independence, but it's just a fucking long walk.
Yeah.
I remember mostly we would just take the bus. I'd hop off the bus. My homie lived like a block away from the high school. We'd go and blaze up, and then he smoked cigarettes, so he would hit me with some cigarette smoke. Like he would just like blow cigarette smoke on me so I didn't smell like weed. That was
Yeah, I
our
remember
plan.
that.
That was your thing.
Yeah. And then
yeah, but
we'd
it was
go
just-
hit school, bro. But that was like the fucking gig for.
I'm gonna show up smelling like cigarettes. It'll
Yeah.
be okay.
Yep.
Because where I'm at, my teachers were fucking mad about that too. They were like, "Hey, you
cigarettes.
little
They're mad about it,
motherfucker,
but they
you
couldn't
can't
do
be
shit,
smoking
though.
cigarettes."
I went to LC where it was like downtown, so all you had to do was just like step back a few feet, and you were like off campus. Nobody was saying nothing to you. It was
what's
horrible.
up.
People skip school like crazy down there.
Really?
Well, I mean,
That's how you should be able to skip school. Like if you don't want to go and get an education, we gotta stop trying to force people to do stuff.
Well, the first couple years of high school, I went to East Valley, which is out in Otis Orchards. And so it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. There's not really a whole lot there. The only place that's like within walking distance is a McDonald's. So if you're skipping school to go to
you're
McDonald's.
going there.
Yeah,
They
that's
know.
it. So those first couple years until you got the homie that got his license and can drive and shit and got a little car, a little beater that you
Bro,
can go.
whoever got the McDonald's right next to the school was like,
That's clutch.
Yes.
"We got it, bro.
That's
We
good.
There's so
locked
many-
it down."
Yeah,
and
there's-
then too many kids start being late, so then they switch it. So my school stopped allowing off-campus lunch like right when we were able to start
Yeah, I remember
driving
that. I remember there was
places.
an off cap. Like I've never had any kind of off camp. When you could leave.
No.
That's
any
how
kind of
that's
shit.
how LC was, but it was all day long. If you
Wow.
could get from one period to the next and leave class real quick and go to McDonald's is right there. You know where
Dip out
McDonald's
and dip back.
right next
That's
to Jack
trust,
in the Box,
man. That's either
right
trust
there.
or negligence.
LC's
but
right
that's
there.
great.
People will come down and get food real quick and go back up and go to class. Like if you got a cool ass teacher, and no one would say shit to you. It's a horrible problem.
If you really thought about,
We would send people to get McDonald's with the bathroom pass.
There you go.
And he was just the nerdy dude, and we'd be like, "Yo, go get two we just give him an order."
I hated that dude who came in with fucking McDonald's in here. Like, where did you come from, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I
who
just got
dropped you
back
off?
from a
Where'd you
dentist
get-
appointment.
Yeah, right. Bro, y'all ever get in like trouble at school where your parents had to come get you? Did y'all ever get in that kind of trouble at school?
Yeah.
Like a little fight or something, or a little like altercation or some
Oh,
shit.
man.
No, my mom wasn't coming up to get me. Not
No?
at the private school. Nope.
No, I
Nope.
got-
they
dude.
just reprimanded you there. They
Bro,
it
I
was
got a
hardcore.
fucking a caught with a fifth of chat.
Okay. What is
In
this?
first
What
grade, he said.
No, this is high school. This is high school, right? And I had it in my locker, and
Giving shots?
this is it, bro. Why are we doing that, right?
Are you giving shots?
Why am I in the bathroom? Like, if you want one, I got one.
Pour up,
And I
bro.
was
Pour up.
charging $5 a shot.
What the you have a bar.
I was
You're
not very confident in my prices because I probably could have been charging more,
No.
but I was like,
Were you getting shots?
I had a cowboy dude came in. He took a shot. I had there was another dude that came in. It was always dudes, right? Like as soon as I saw if a woman like seen this action, I felt like they were telling on me. But really it was like this one guy just. I think he told on me. This one dude. I think
remember the
There's
shot?
always somebody
You
that's
remember
like,
the shot?
they're
pouring
gonna
a
get a little
shot,
clout
and then
for
that
telling.
guy walks in and he's just looking at you, like, ugh.
You weren't in a stall like a true gentleman.
Oh, we were just in
No.
the bathroom
Out
because
of
you're
street.
at the bathroom in between classes,
Yeah.
and you think that it's all good, right? Because
Yeah.
everybody's in class.
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah,
up here
keep
fucking
your-
trying to take a piss, Jacob? Go fucking back to your seat because we're taking shots in the fucking bathroom like
Yeah.
men.
What
Okay.
were you give? Was he bottle shooting it,
Oh,
or what were you giving it to him in? A little
I
styrofoam.
swear I had a shot glass.
I
dude.
think in my brain you do
I
have a
swear
glass,
I had
a little
I
plastic
think I
one.
brought. There's no way. There's no way that I was that prepared, but I feel like I was. So for
I
the sake
know.
of the argument, I'm gonna say I
Got
had
a
a
little
shot glass.
Dixie
of
cup
that.
or
Oh
some
God, that is fucking great.
But basically,
dude.
you know, I'm chilling, and then
Oh, we didn't even talk about what happened, dude.
then the officer comes into the, because he walks into your class when
Yeah.
you go back like nothing's happening, right?
fuck
and then,
that guy.
And then he walks in and talks to your teacher like. And then the teacher's like, Zach, and then it's just like, oh shit. And then I'm sitting in there and I had like a chew, like a dip, right?
This kid is out of control, folks.
He's off the fucking
Because I'm in
deep
Deer Park, bro. So this is like, This
Yeah.
is what you
Did you
do. I
ever
got
chew in
Jack
your
In
lip?
Deer
Daniels
Park,
and
you think they'd be fine with the dip at least?
So what I did, this is what I did. I had the dip, right? Because my dad had he had a whole fucking roll,
Roll.
right?
Yeah.
The whole roll,
That
right?
skull
He did.
roll.
And I just
Like
was
a
like,
true
oh, I
Deer
could,
Park
I
gentleman.
could probably sell this or something like that. So I was like, I took it, and then I basically, I just thought on my feet, and when they put me into the office to talk to the principal or whatever like that, there was a time I just saw an opportunity when nobody was around, and I
They
fucking
slipped a chew up your butt.
put it just right down there in my pants, right? And it was just like a miracle had happened. He's patting me down, and the chew is like falling down my leg, and he's like goes right past it and misses it,
And it gets
and
caught
just
in
like,
the-
yeah, he's good, and I'm just like. And so they just got I don't know why I was so tripping about that chew, but that was gonna put me on another. My dad was gonna know I stole his shit or something.
Shit.
So then my dad drug tested me, and and then he had to start testing me for weed and shit because I've been smoking weed. Because I'm always gonna find someone with some weed,
Got you
man.
caught up,
Ever,
bro.
man. It doesn't matter what state.
So they
I'm
got
in.
you with the booze or what?
So they got me with the booze.
The
and-
officer
and-
came in. Did he rough you up or did he?
Nah,
he
it was
nice?
just bring them in and
Yeah.
humiliate them,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
oh, here's another one. Same time, right? This is the
Same
same
officer.
thing, same situation. Also on me had a bag of weed, not a bag of weed, but just crumbs, right?
Yeah.
I had happened to be in one of my classes was horticulture. Right, so we were dealing with plants and
Get
shit
the
like that
fuck outta here.
all the
Don't you
fucking
dare tell
time.
me.
So I was just like, "That's from horticulture
Don't
class."
you fucking.
That's
tell
from
me.
horticulture class. And
Get
then
these
they
little buds in this bag.
literally looked him up, and it was like, he's got horticulture. That probably
What
is from horticulture.
It's a class.
That's, yeah. No,
That's not
I had
the
a-
product in the bag.
I had a
Yo,
botany.
that's
I had a botany
horticulture
class. We
OG.
grew hydroponic strawberries and shit. Bro, horticulture.
That's what it was teaching
Oh
you.
my
Yeah,
God.
it was
man.
teaching you.
That
Yeah.
is hilarious.
That's crazy, bro. I remember I snuck out of class one time. Well, okay, so I got a hall pass to go to the bathroom, and then nobody was around. The hallways were empty. So I was like, fuck it, dude. I don't want to go back. I hate this class. But then I made the mistake of not leaving school. I should have just committed and left. I was just kind of sneaking around. I was in the theater for a little bit. They had this nice auditorium. So I went up on the catwalk and was just hanging out up on the fucking catwalk and chilling. And then I went to go take a piss an hour later, and I'm in the bathroom, and the resource officer walks in. And he's like, what class are you in right now? So I just told him the class that I was supposed to be in, which was way on the other side of the school.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what are you doing way the fuck over here? Shouldn't you be at the bathroom that's close to that class? I was like, oh, well, he's like, let me see your pass. And fucking saw that it was from the previous class. I got in fucking big ass trouble for skipping and shit. But no, the reason I brought it up initially was that you was talking about when someone used to come in with McDonald's or whatever. So when you're young, when you're in elementary and some shit happens, if there's a behavioral problem or a fight or some shit like that, they'll call you. And when I was in second or third grade or something, I was young. I think it was first or second grade, actually. I had just started to learn cuss words and trying to say edgy shit when you're a kid because you're seeing episodes of South Park or whatever. And I think I had heard the word vagina for the first time. And I was saying vagina because I thought
With
it
a
started
B?
with a B, which is a thing a lot of kids do.
Yeah, also
And-
Asian folks.
Yeah, so we were
a lot
in-
of kids.
A lot of kids say
sure.
vagina, but yeah. So that's how I heard it. I said that's a vagina. Okay, so I thought it would be a funny word to say because it's a funny fucking word to say. And so we had a music class, and we were up dancing in the music class or whatever. And there was this girl, and she had maracas, she was shaking maracas or whatever. And I was just trying to be edgy and dumb with the new word I learned. I said, "Oh yeah, shake your vagina." And she shut the shit down right away, told the teacher. They made my mom come and get me. My mom took me to a park and broke it down the definition of the word and all the how, all this shit. She's like, I know you didn't know really what you were saying. And I was like, no, I said shake your maracas. I said shake your I was tried to tell the teacher, the principal, everybody, made up some bullshit story about how I didn't say that word and said maracas, and she's just a bitch telling on me.
Go mom out there at the park.
But she
fucking
took me
hold
to
it down.
the burger joint and got me a Happy Meal or whatever.
taught
And
you a lesson.
yeah, so you get in trouble for doing some live shit at school, and then your parents still well, you get get the Happy Meal and we're gonna go have a talk about it. And you know,
I
brought
feel
me
like
back.
that's the correct way to do it.
Yeah, brought me back to school with the fucking Happy Meal toy.
I want my
and-
message to get through to my kids, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna make them happy,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna fucking get that message in there, squeak it in at the same time.
There you go.
You know, get a little Happy Meal for your kid, dude. The Happy Meal was a magical thing when you were a kid, dude, because you would get something more than just food.
Yeah,
You know,
get that
was
toy.
genius.
And yeah, like it still transcends. Like you get a kid one of those little boxes right now, and they don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah,
Dude, cereal boxes. Remember that?
With the toy. They don't
put
didn't
enough
wanna
prizes in
fuck,
there,
what
bro.
the fuck? I don't want a world without fucking toys in your cereal boxes.
Is that still happening?
No.
I remember when they bro. There was back in the day they put video games in the cereal boxes. There was a Captain Crunch video game that came with Captain Crunch on a CD. And you put it in your old school computer, and you was like blasting crunch berries at things. Fucking. Did you ever play Chex Quest?
No.
Chex Quest. It's like Doom, like the old school Doom. Like old school on the computer Doom, where you're just like the guns in front of you and it looks pixely and the demons are coming at you and shit. So it was like a reskinned version of Doom where you have like a Chex gun and you're shooting Chex at like these green gloop monsters. But it came on a Chex box and everybody was.
And then they were
fucking-
just like, we can't make video games. And they were just like, all right, let's keep it pushing.
But that shit was so fun as a kid.
Because you got to keep pushing it. You got to keep pushing it. They were putting action figures in there, and then they were like, well, now it's a
Yep.
digital age. We got to get the video games.
Yeah,
we got to
man,
get
CD-ROMs.
Did you guys get the sugar cereal? Or?
Oh, yeah, baby. Come on. We
You got all
fucking
the sugar
cinnamon
cereal you
toast
wanted?
Yeah,
crunch.
Zach was eating 4 bowls of sugar
honeycomb.
cereal.
And you?
4 fucking bowls.
No, it was so
3
when
bowls.
when we got the sugar cereal, it was always like the malto meal, big bags, like
Big
the
bags. That's
the-
still sugar
yeah,
cereal.
yeah. It's
I
still
got
sugar.
I had to do my own sugar on the cereal.
Oh really?
You know,
Oh, I
I'm cornflakes.
love-
I'm
dude,
adding a little
cornflakes.
spoon.
The
Listen,
the sweetest cereal I
love
got
it.
is Kix.
Listen, I love cornflakes with the sugar, Chex with the sugar, and I'm
Yeah.
talking rice or corn.
Yeah, rice
I
or corn.
I also like Cheerios with the sugar.
Talking rice or corn. Those
Okay.
are both so good with a little sugar.
Yeah, and they get a little bit wet, and they just get that
Yeah.
perfect,
Yeah, yeah.
I
and
like
you put that
Chex.
sugar, you just salt that sugar on there. You
Uh,
sugar that sugar on there. I still
Even
hit it
someone
with a
who
little
eats
sugar.
who grew up with sugar cereal is saying, "Dog, I fuck with the Chex, no sugar." You got to put sugar on it.
I will honestly.
I'll do
I
Chex
can
straight
Now
up.
as an
I
adult,
can do Chex,
The Chex straight up is nice.
Me too.
man.
I know
It's
what
nice.
they do because there's sugar in there.
I'll be honest
There's
with you.
sugar.
There's a little bit of sugar baked in it, just a little bit.
I'll be honest.
It's a
even
little sweet.
Cheerios by itself is not bad. I
No,
don't,
Cheerios is not
I
bad.
don't know where we got off eating cornflakes.
Cornflakes, yeah, no frosted flakes. I
Cornflakes
can
are
do
good, though.
cornflakes.
Cornflakes? I can't get
So
on
do you
it.
Did you
do? So
guys-
do you do Raisin Bran then?
Raisin Bran has some sweetness to it.
Raisin Bran's okay. Let me tell you what it is though. If you're gonna do a
Yeah.
cornflake, my shit, bro. You either do the honey bunches of oats that got the cornflakes in
Oh, I
it with the
love that.
bunches, or my shit is banana nut crunch, bro. That's like a
Ain't
top
no
tier.
flakes in there. There's a
there's
bunch
flakes,
of
bro.
crunch.
No, they got bunches and flakes.
Oh yeah, they do got
they
those
got
little hearty
flakes.
flakes.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever fuck with the shredded wheat?
Like the big shredded wheat, like
Where
the
they'd
one
give
big
you that
brick.
log, and
Yeah.
then you'd have to
Oh,
decide
the-
whether you wanted to cut the log in half.
You're talking about
and
from
you
the
wanted
frosted
two logs.
mini wheats before
No,
they were
no,
mini.
Yeah,
Yes,
not
so what
frosted
you
mini
do-
wheats. It's a big fucking
They're logs.
shredded
And
wheat.
so what you would
I
do
love
is
that.
what you do is you'd section it. You'd figure out what kind of bowl you had.
Wait,
like
this
it was a whole process.
Was it frosted or not frosted?
Non-frosted. You
Oh,
had to
no.
frost it yourself, but you could get them frosted.
or do a little sugar.
Yeah, this is the same thing. And what you
No.
do is you'd layer them like this. You'd lay them hot dog style like this, and then so you could fit more in the bowl, and then you'd coat that whole thing in milk, and you
Without
kind
a
of eat them
sugar,
one
without
by one.
sugar, it kind of tasted like a hot dog. Bro,
No,
you need
no,
like
no, this
you
is
need
wheat.
Tastes like a haystack,
No.
bro.
It's shredded
because
wheat, baby.
because I did get the big frosted log with that,
Yes.
and they put the frosting just on the top.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you'd
yeah.
roll it around and
Yeah,
you're trying
yeah.
to fucking
And
stab
cut it with
and-
the
Yeah, it's like,
spoon.
yeah, you're trying to
Yeah.
cut it with the spoon.
Yeah.
That was a whole ass
And then,
art
and
right
then it
there.
fucking you get it where it slides to the side real quick and
Yeah.
Oh,
knocks the
yeah.
milk everywhere.
But when those
That's
okay,
why mini wheats were
okay,
invented.
so when the mini wheats came out and they had the little mini wheats and those got waterlogged a little bit, what's better than taking a fucking spoonful of two of those?
Bro, I'm gluten
Oh.
intolerant and I can't have mini wheats anymore, and I
But
fucking
think-
miss them.
Rest in
They're
peace.
amazing.
They're
peace,
full
bro.
of milk and goodness.
have you tried not being intolerant?
I know. I could just.
This is 2021, bro. We're supposed to be accepting.
No, he don't. His body does
all
not like
glutens.
gluten.
My body will not take it. My body will reject it. But I got this gluten-free beer here, and that works.
So-
they're accommodating. So get those gluten-free frosted mini wheats for your boy.
What other
Please.
what other cereal was like a staple
Dude,
that you didn't? It's not something you would have picked, but it was there.
Who's sleeping on Smacks?
Smacks
oh
are
God!
dope.
Talk
Smacks are
about
dope.
no sugar needed.
Oh man,
Yeah,
Those
Smacks
were
are
fucking
good,
bomb.
bro.
Just
it's
sugar
funny. Who
enough.
would have thought that it would become an action word for things that are awesome?
That shit smacks,
Yeah.
bro. Those smacks smack.
That's smacked.
And that frog was pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest.
What? Okay, how about an over? What do they call that? Not underrated, but overrated cereal. Apple Jacks.
Apple.
Oh, I fucking love Apple Jacks.
Apple Jacks are
Come
okay.
on, baby. Now I do
guess.
fuck with apple, or I fuck with cinnamon, whatever the apple cinnamon
Apple
Cheerios,
cinnamon Cheerios,
are
yeah.
bomb.
Oh, those
Fire.
are fire.
But Apple
They're
Jacks
so
were
crunchy.
Apple Jacks were good, but they didn't nail
But
the
they don't
Cheerio
even taste
like
like
Cheerios.
apples.
And then also
No,
they
they don't.
sogged out real fast.
They
you
sogged
had to,
out.
You had to get a small bowl and you had to do a milk filler, a milk filler.
They
a milk
didn't
filler.
get. They couldn't nail they couldn't nail the Cheerio like a Cheerio could.
You guys know what a
I'm saying?
milk filler is?
Yeah, where you add a
Where
little
instead of drinking your milk, you just add a little bit of extra cereal to your kind of warm milk and then
Oh,
go
yeah.
back at it.
yeah.
Dude, I like to keep that
Yeah,
milk
you do that re-up.
saucy as possible.
My wife got
Nothing.
these bowls for my kid they got a little separation on the side. So if you want to keep the dry cereal away from the milk or something, you can kind of. So it's like a bowl, but it has this little extra pocket. It's good for like fries and sauce and stuff too. But
But it's also
like,
for cereal.
Yeah, you can it's like a cereal waiting area where you can get the cereal a little soggy and then get that bite up into like the upper area so it doesn't keep sogging out.
Not a bad idea.
And kind of like,
That's genius.
bro, it's genius.
That's
It
So,
makes cereal a dream.
Tell me what the best cereal milk is.
Oh man, the
There's a
best
lot of
cereal
different
milk.
flavors of cereal
So like
milk.
today or back when we were young? There's
I'm
a big
gonna
difference.
I'm gonna take that cinnamon toast crunch horchata every time, bro.
That's the actual thing.
That's what I'm saying. The cinnamon toast crunch turns your milk to horchata, man.
Oh! I thought that was a flavor on their cinnamon toast crunch.
Cinnamon toast
They
crunch.
had horchata
The
flavor.
cinnamon gets in the milk,
Is
and
that what we follow? That's why we love horchata.
bro.
Oh,
What's horchata?
when you go to
Horchata,
the
that
Mexican
Mexican
restaurant,
drink? Yeah.
that little bulb that they got going, the
That
white juice.
Yeah, that's like a
you know that
cinnamon
little
milk
case
drink.
that they got kind of
So good.
it's percolating.
You never
Have
had
you
that?
not? You don't go to Mexican restaurants?
I do quite frequently.
Okay, so you know how they have a pink one. Think back.
Oh yeah.
And then they have
the
a white
drink with
one.
the fountain,
And
and
it's
there's a white one.
percolating.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
white
that,
one is
get
called
that white
horchata.
one. Get you a horchata, bro.
And it's
Really?
what he's saying is cinnamon milk.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
bomb.
It's like real milk.
No, we don't. It's not. It's made from rice, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, tight.
Yeah, don't
It's like
quote me.
rice milk, but it's really good. But my favorite
sounds
milk,
delicious.
my favorite milk in today's age, I don't know who's sleeping on this, but like you guys need to get yourself some Adams. Go to Costco, get yourself some Adams peanut butter, the one that's like kind of oily on the top. You got to mix real well.
Yep.
And you need to take a nice deep, after it's mixed well, nice deep spoon and put it on top of your favorite cereal, dry. Okay, you just pull it out and it already is oozing. So have your bowl ready and coat the whole. Get a nice, go over the top of it like this, right? Cover it with your favorite milk. Any kind of when you eat the cereal, the milk at the bottom. That's what I'm doing.
That's
now.
that
in
Adam's
2021.
peanut butter milk.
Peanut butter, whatever
Man.
cereal. Like add to whatever.
That peanut butter
Cinnamon
crunch
Toast
milk
Crunch.
is good too. The peanut
Frosted
butter crunch.
Cheerios.
Oh my God, that's
Frosted
like the
Cheerios.
best.
Peanut
got a
butter.
good milk.
I fuck with Reese's.
Yeah,
And
the
it adds,
Reese's
and it
Puffs.
adds a little
Reese's
bit
Puffs.
of
Reese's Puffs.
bit of protein. It makes you feel like when you're eating your cereal, like it's gonna stick around a little longer.
Well, I can just eat that one bowl
yes. Well, with a milk filler.
because I
Y'all like-
will smash multiple bowls of
Of
cereal.
course.
Y'all like
Yes.
that? Y'all like that
I
fruity
gotta
milk
watch
at all?
myself.
What?
Y'all like that fruity milk at all?
I haven't
Bro,
done fruity cereal in a long
So
time.
Bro,
I don't like
fruity-
that Trix milk. I don't like that Fruit Loop milk.
No.
That Fruity Pebble milk though.
What? You don't like Fruit Loop milk?
No, I don't like Fruit Loop milk. The Fruit Loop hits weird with the aftertaste, bro. I don't like the Fruit Loop aftertaste. Fruity Pebbles in the milk is my
Fruity
jam.
Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles is.
Did you guys hear they
definitely
were
good milk.
selling cereal milk?
Yes,
That's nasty.
yeah, I've seen that.
That's gross. Imagine
selling-
getting a little chunk
Bro.
and it's just like soft already.
I bought like a.
Gross. I don't even want to think about that.
Zach was just like,
That's
no.
disgusting.
That's not palatable at all.
Plus,
Get
it's
that
only
the fuck
almond
outta
milk
here.
and oat milk now. So
Oh,
where
God.
are we?
Oh,
No, it's
yeah.
that
I
pro-
haven't done real cow in
It's that
years.
pre-chewed cereal milk.
God, where was the time where we just stopped drinking cow milk?
I don't
There's
know.
nobody
anyone.
in this.
never
does
been good
anybody in
for
this
you.
room drink? Do you drink? You do? Okay.
Yeah, I drink 1%.
No, you don't.
Yeah, 1%.
So two people do. Chris?
So
Chris-
you drink?
Chris
You
does
drink
too.
cow milk still?
Yeah, I drink cow milk. But I don't drink milk very often. I put like a splash of milk in my coffee in the morning, and then
So
like
you
I
drink
cook,
milk every day?
cook with milk. Yeah, but it's like a splash, bro. It's not even like a full glass.
No, there's
Damn.
nothing wrong with real milk.
Yes, there is.
What?
There's plenty of things.
I mean,
wrong
I don't
with
want to
it.
drink it.
It's not
No,
good for
I'm not.
you.
It's a choice, just
It's
like
not-
everything.
But I
It's not
drank it
good for
from
you.
a
I don't give a
whole
fuck about the
entire-
cows, bro. I eat burgers all day. I don't give a fuck about the cows. It's not. That's not the choice.
I just don't want to drink their milk. It just seems
Gross.
weird.
I'm not even joking.
It is weird.
I'm
and
not,
it is gross.
I'm not even exaggerating. After not having it for a really, really long time, it absolutely makes my stomach fucking feel like shit.
But I'll eat cheese all day.
That's
I
why
eat cheese like crazy. I don't eat. Listen, I don't. I'm away from cream. My coffee in the morning.
You do
is
ice cream?
Black?
What?
Do you do
Oh,
ice
I
cream?
love ice cream.
Yeah, you gotta have ice cream. Bro.
Hey, I'm telling you guys right now, there is the fucking delicious.
But it's frozen.
I do a vegan, gluten-free ice cream that.
That sounds like
they-
broccoli,
No.
bro. I don't
No,
want that.
We
It
eat
is-
sorbet.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
froyo, it's fine.
Bro. The mystic wizardry that
Is
they're
it
able
chocolate?
to do with, dude, they have chocolate. They got snickerdoodle.
What is it
they
made of?
got
Eggs?
Beans. No, we're
Dog,
just
I
joking
don't
around.
even-
I fuck with vegan stuff.
I really don't even know, but I
okay,
just know
where do you
that
get it?
you can get it at Safeway. You can get it at Trader Joe's.
I thought you were talking
I'm
about something
out.
you were making.
Oh, you're talking about So Delicious.
Yes.
Oh God,
Fire.
those are bomb. Those are bomb. I don't know
fucking
what's
bomb.
in those, but okay. So wouldn't the biggest hack be like none of it's really vegan?
Yeah. They're just
Like-
pitching. That's how organic produce is in a
I'm
lot of
trying to
places.
tell
It's
you.
still got pesticides in it. Shit, they just put the sticker on it and you pay more.
That can't be true.
That's true.
No, it's not true.
It's 100%
you've
true.
heard that.
No, the standards of organics are. It's fact checked, bro.
No.
The standards of organics are not.
No,
You're lying to yourself.
no,
just to live your privileged existence.
have you had a regular banana and an organic banana?
Yeah, I'm not saying they're not better, but they're not 100% organic.
Oh well, that's not what I'm signing up for. I'm
Well,
signing up
that's
for
what
better
it says
tasting.
on the fucking sticker. It's
No, it
false
doesn't. It
advertising.
says- it
That's
just
the
says-
exact principle you just talked about, which you're
No,
fucking
I'm-
isn't it really
I'm
not
signing up
vegan?
for a better
It's not
taste.
really organic.
I'm signing up for a better tasting banana. That's all I care
No,
about.
I have not noticed the difference in the taste in bananas.
See?
I
do.
don't buy organic bananas. There's only certain things I buy that are organic.
Oh,
You know,
why?
organic banana
ain't
panic.
really-
Because it is some just bullshit. Probably who gives a
not.
shit?
It is.
Am I gonna cut how many years off my life not eating organic bananas? You know what I'm saying?
That's not what we're going off.
And honestly, I'm just eating that banana to get it in my system so I can fuck the day up. That's all I really
Yeah.
need. I don't need to sit here
That
and
potassium.
I don't need to make out with this banana and fucking love that banana. I just need to get that
Need a
shit
little
in
K
me real
boost.
quick. Yeah, I need a little, need a little boost, bro.
Yeah.
Do you guys do a protein shake in the morning, or you make breakfast?
I
or
do
what
a
do?
protein bar in the
Do
morning.
you
A little
make
protein
breakfast?
granola bar.
Some people make breakfast. Some people wake up and do hash, bro.
No.
I'm
Y'all
telling you,
make
yeah.
breakfast?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Why would he go there?
Some
That's
people
the funniest thing.
on a normal day.
Y'all ever do that? You're like before work they make breakfast. Why is that even funny to me?
Who does that?
Who can relate?
Bro,
I got
what
shit
the
to
Nobody,
do, bro.
Nobody
if you
does
ever
that.
heard
I got time to
sausage
make
frying and you're trying to like you're trying to like
Excuse
steal your teeth. You're trying to like get cleaned up to get out the door and you're trying
No.
to make a burrito.
I'm
What
gonna
the
be honest
fuck?
with you.
No.
80% of the people I know say, I don't eat breakfast.
Kinda.
I
So
ate a
many
little bit.
people tell me that.
You know what?
Wait,
Some dude
so-
stopped me and said, he said, break my fast. Breakfast? No thanks. After sleeping
That's
all
stupid.
night? After
That's
sleeping all night?
stupid.
No. He went to bed at 9 o'clock. And he's saying, after sleeping all night, I'm already in a fast. Why would I break that? I'll
That
just
guy's
make,
an
I'll
idiot.
just make it till lunch. Well, he was in
I don't know
shape.
who he is,
I
but
fuck
that
with
guy's
that.
Well, he was
idiot.
in shape. He was in shape,
I fuck with
folks.
that though. I
That's
fuck
what he
with that.
was.
Dude, you can go until lunch. I think that's yeah, you could definitely.
Right?
I've done that, but I like the shake. I
Me
like
too.
I
Little
like the
shake.
shake.
I like a light breakfast. I like a little granola. I like a little granola and some fruit and some yogurt in the morning. But also, let me say,
Yogurt.
if someone tempts me
Yogurt
with a
is
fucking
underrated,
Albano's
man.
some of
burrito,
that dairy.
yeah, if someone tempts me with
Some of
the
that
Albano's
milk in you.
burrito, I'm getting it. You know?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I usually do like a little granola bar in the morning. Like I got these little like nut protein bars or whatever, like little
I
dark
love
chocolate
those.
in them. Yeah, they're good. They just kind of get you going and give you a little energy. And then sometimes my wife will get up a little bit early because I work from home, and so around like 9 o'clock she'll be like, "You want that sausage egg sandwich?" I'm like, "Oh." You know, and I got to turn her down because she like, you know, be making it too much. That's like a
Bro,
rare option.
I would eat it every day.
I can't be fucking that up
Dude,
every day, bro.
I like to wait till my body like is requesting food in the morning.
Yeah.
Like lunch and dinner is a little different. It's like if there's something sitting around, I'll eat it. But
Yep.
it's like in the morning, like I kind of wait, and then it's like, oh, I'm getting hungry. Then I eat a little something. You know what I mean? I would never when I was young, I did this. I would never just wake up and just be like, fucking gotta eat breakfast because I need energy. No, the energy's there.
So when how it works for me is I wake up in the morning and I'm too concerned with, you know, like I don't want to eat, you know, really. Like I'm worried about my day and shit. But I eat because I know I need it.
Yeah.
And then at lunch, you know, typically I'm like ready. Like I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm hungry.
That's,
You know, so I'll eat for fuel. And then at night, by that time, I'm high as shit. So by the time night comes around, that's where I start romanticizing
those scary
food.
hours, bro.
That's
That's
where
that
I'm just
6
like,
bowls of cereal time.
That's where I'm like trying to plan out how many meals I can eat and still fit dessert in and feel good about myself. Like that's
There's
like
no
a
good
challenge.
answer to that.
When you're just like, well, I could, you know, we got the spaghetti or we got the, you know, fill in the blank. Okay, how many times can I go back and eat this delicious food? Because if you got spaghetti, then you also have garlic bread.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if I want to enjoy the spaghetti and the garlic bread, and it was
You get
so
one
good,
plate.
I woofed it down. So now I want a second plate, but I still got a pint of ice cream that's chilling that I
That's
want
a
to get
lot.
into, but I'm upset if I fucking ate too much and I'm too full to eat my ice cream.
See,
'Cause
and if
I
I'm
really
doing
want to
spaghetti
enjoy
and
that ice
garlic
cream 'cause
bread,
I'm
I gotta
high.
have that
Just
little
a daily
salad bowl
thing?
because I gotta get my greens in too.
No.
Couple days a week.
You add that little salad in the mix, and then that could spoil the ice cream
I
dreams for
love
later.
dessert, bro. I live for stoned dessert. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Like delicious creams and cereals.
The way he said
I'm out here
cream,
living for delicious creams, y'all.
creams and anything decadent.
Decadent.
That could be,
Delectable
yeah, it
treats.
could just be
Scrumptious.
Dude, I'm telling you, Rice Krispie treats, moon
Fire.
cakes.
Yep.
I'm talking.
You go
no
with the cheap
bakes.
snacks.
Dude, we'll go I'll go all over the place.
Yeah.
So dessert platter with all sorts of bites of just all sorts of.
It just
You'd be in there.
the everlasting gobstopper is a fucking underrated candy that doesn't exist.
You go the
but it
hard ones or
should.
the chewy ones?
I'm just saying the real thing, like from Willy Wonka.
Oh, shit.
You know, where you could literally
Have
you
that
know,
forever.
Yeah, and you could think about.
I'm more
it.
interested in the gum that's a steak dinner that
Can't
doesn't
you
turn
th-
me into a blueberry. I
That's
need
right.
that perfected.
That's right. Okay,
I need that gum that's a 5-course meal.
that's the one where you chew it and you think about.
Yeah.
Or no, that's right. You just get what you get, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure there'd be different flavors in an idealistic
That's
world.
weight loss shit right there.
That is.
Like, oh
That
man,
is.
I want some cereal, and you just chew this gum, and you're just getting
Got that
Captain
cereal.
Crunch.
Dog,
And
that's
milk.
the future.
Yep.
That's the future, right?
Because there's
I
some
want to work out.
well, there's something about this brain that's like, you know, I want that satisfaction of this deliciousness, but I don't want to eat all the substance that
Yeah.
comes with
All the negative
enjoying.
consequences associated
Yeah.
with that.
So if you can get that figured out, that's
honestly, that
$1 billion industry.
That gum sounds like a multi-level marketing like deal, where it's like we just chew this gum.
I mean, if there was a gum that you could choose that legitimately tasted like anything that like they had every flavor that you could think of, from cereal milk to steak
And you had to
dinners
sign
to
your
mashed
friends up.
potatoes to everything.
you're structuring it like a
And you
pyramid
had to
scheme.
sign your
You had
friends
to
up.
sign your friends up. Look, man, we meet on Thursdays to
like-
worship Satan.
Like
Like,
everything.
yeah,
every
you
day.
That ice cream you love, just pop that in there.
And you're like, no,
That
listen,
would be the
bro.
lifesaver. I just need the ice cream gum. We've been on a fucking ice cream kick. I got a fucking what is it? The quart, the big jug.
Not the
of
big
the
thing
ice
with
cream.
the pop lid.
No, nothing like that.
God.
With the little like cardboard lid. I got some
Yeah.
fucking dryers in the freezer.
Ooh.
We have some fudge bars and some other ice cream bars. I got 2 kinds of mochi. I got popsicles. I got all kinds of fucking shit in the
Holy
freezer that I
shit.
don't need, that I'm just going through.
That's
sitting
a
at
lot,
home.
bro.
Yum.
That's a lot.
It's
That's
too much.
It's a lot of cow
I don't
milk.
really do candy and shit, but ice cream, man. I've been on
Skittles,
a little
bro.
kick lately.
I can't fucking
I want
Skittles.
some
I feel like
I want some ice cream. tonight.
Skittles is the closest thing I'm gonna get to that gum. You know, if I want a light dessert, I buy 2 bags of Skittles. Bro.
There you go.
Light dessert.
2 bags of Skittles. If I'm having a
See-
light dessert, because I'm honestly, I could probably do at least half a pie.
I could probably do at least half a pie.
We had to compute the pie about. I was like, damn, that's a real pie.
A
You
cherry
can have
pie, a
one.
lemon
You
pie.
want to eat
With-
half
with
the,
the
pie?
topping?
Holy shit!
You could eat 4 pieces. This is 4 pieces.
This is 4 pieces, but I mean, I
3
could
big
do
pieces.
Okay,
3
yeah,
big
'cause the
pieces,
way he
no
cuts
ice
it-
cream.
The way he cuts
It's
it,
a
it's
6
2
piece,
pieces. Yeah.
I mean, really, what's better than a
a
warm
quadrant
apple
of
pie
pie.
and some ice
Nothing.
cream?
I would eat half the pie too.
Oh,
Yeah,
right
I get
now.
you.
That apple pie and ice cream
sounds
is-
delicious.
That vanilla. Ugh.
You know when like the pie's overcooked a little bit and it's crusty and they put that ice cream on top.
Oh, and it's
just
just
balances it
And
out.
they overcharge you at the fair, and they're just like, here, and you're
Yep.
just like, oh, thank you.
yeah, that's true, man. That's when
I
you
love
get that
that.
straight vanilla.
Oh,
That straight vanilla.
you can't get that
See-
vanilla ice cream they use.
Mm.
Now, if you were smart back in the day, you wouldn't have got caught drinking the Jack in the bathroom. You would have been selling shots out the locker or something, bro. That's back in the day. We used to. I used to have my grandma take me to the URM cash and carry, and I used to buy like the boxes of candy wholesale and sell them out of my locker and shit, and just like undercut. They had that little student
Smart.
store. You'd sell them for cheaper than that. We got in trouble for that because me and the homies had a little like candy
Dude,
selling.
and this is just like stop getting
Soda
kids in
selling.
trouble for being entrepreneurs
yeah,
at school.
man.
Yeah, that was the same thing with the private schools. There was no stores. I came to school just strapped up with candy. They
There you
hated
go.
it.
Let's teach these kids how to live in the capitalist society we live in here and
Yeah.
not try to, live in some type of fairy tale. If the kid's hustling, maybe a redirection, but maybe not
but
like,
reward that
you're in
effort.
trouble. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, well, I'm selling it cheaper. I found a way. I got the wholesale plug, came through, undercut them. Get right. This is business. What the fuck is wrong with
Yeah,
you?
you don't eat candy.
Oh, you're gonna come in. It's convenient. You got that mob mentality. You just gonna come discipline me and
Yeah,
pull me
right.
aside and shit. And be like, you can't do it. Get off my block. We got the student store. Like what? I'm selling the Skittles cheaper. Lower your prices. What do you
figure it
want? This
out.
is a competitive market.
Yes.
It's like what the fuck. So I don't know. That's just a message to all the people out there that's taking advantage of these kids that are out there selling cigarettes for $1 a piece.
Teach these
Damn.
kids, man. Let them sell Lucy's. We used to, in 6th grade, I remember we would fucking steal cigarettes out our parents' cigarette packs, put them in M&M's minis tubes that we emptied.
Oh, okay.
We emptied out M&M's minis tubes, put them in, cut a little circle of cardboard, put it in over them, and then filled the rest with M&M's again. So that the cigarettes was like hidden in a tube, and if the teacher
yeah,
opened
that's
it or anything, it was just a tube of M&M's
Very
minis.
sly.
Yeah,
Very
Used
sly.
to sell
You had
fucking
some smokes.
cigs, 50 cents or a buck a piece. Just
And if they gave you $3, you throw the whole
See,
tube.
dude, that's thinking
with the
about
candies.
packaging.
Yep.
Dude, you're thinking ahead, man. This
Yeah.
is
Smart.
used to be able to fit fucking 6 or 7. It was like 6 around the edge and then 1 in the middle. Used to be able to fit.
wow.
You could sell these little 6 or 7 packs.
So I just want to branch off for just a real quick second. I can't remember if we talked about it. Did we talk about your song with John, Balance, that you guys came out with?
I don't remember, man.
Because I don't know if we talked about it or not, but I know that it exists
It
in
is.
the
It's
world,
out there.
and
Yeah.
I know that you guys got some stuff coming up, and I was just curious about, what was that like? Like, how did you get that whole thing going? What was the song about? Like, I know it was a very Spokane centric song.
Well, so I think that's the idea. I know John has been talking to Kurtz and those guys about doing a visual for it, and his idea for that is to make it very Spokane centric. The song itself is more about, from his perspective at least, his journey from Texas to here, and being away from what's familiar to him and people that care about him and stuff, to make the choice that he's made to
Try this, Cody.
pursue music and do all that. So that's kind of where he's speaking from. The song really itself is about finding balance, is about being able to take all the things that are in your life and give time to the things that are important, let the shit go that you can afford to let go and get rid of that baggage. And sometimes it requires making tough decisions and sacrifices from people that you care about and care about you. So him uprooting his whole life to come here is kind of his perspective, and going through that and saying, get it right. It's only temporary. This is just, I'm putting in the work now and hustling. Most nights, love, no, you're not going to hear from me. I'm out here doing my shit. I'm out here. It's the hook. I'm making the moves that I have to make to do the things that I want to do with my life. But that's going to take me away from spending time with people I care about and stuff. So from my perspective on my verse, since, I'm wifed up, I've got 2 kids at the house, and
it's going to take as long as it takes.
Yeah, man. It's going to take the time that it takes.
Yeah, that's what
Dude,
he said.
let-
The
hold
way he
on,
comes
hold on.
in, he says that. It's
Let
so
me
I
true.
tell her it's
Let
gonna
me
take-
run it back. He said, I'm wifed up. I got 2 kids at the house.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
he is.
Let's just not take the fucking the caps off of that right
Yes,
there.
yeah.
That's a beautiful thing, bro.
That is a beautiful thing.
Wow.
And I'm fortunate as fuck to be in a situation where I can have the best of both worlds, because a lot of people can't. A lot of people have to sacrifice relationships and family and make tough choices. And it does require sacrifice and loss of sleep, but if you're passionate about something, the people that care about you can see that, and they understand sacrifices have to be made for the greater good and for that cause. And so, yeah, my verse just kind of speaks to, it's going to take the time that it takes. I'm working at it. It doesn't happen overnight. So it will take sacrifice from everyone involved. I get up early, kiss my kids, my 2 beautiful daughters, and go do what I got to do, whether it's getting the day job done and over with so I can pay the bills, and then spending extra time at the computer, editing or writing verses or networking or whatever it is that takes me away and in all these directions. But it just basically speaks to the fact that, there's been, some ups and downs through that. There's been some growing pains. We've had to figure out how to really respect each other and understand that we want to support each other's dreams no matter what. And that will take sacrifice on both ends, And so that's really what my verse covers. And I just feel like the song as a whole, John sent it to me a while ago, and I've been sitting with it for a while and wasn't really sure what to do with it. Just because his verse, he's got a lot of like references that are to Texas and to other stuff and specific people he's mentioning in the verse that I don't have personal familiarity with. So I just had to kind of listen to the themes that were in the hook and come at it from my own perspective.
Oh,
But
which is probably exactly
Which
what
is
he
the
wanted.
what it needed.
Yeah. And so when I sent it to him, he said, that's not at all what I was expecting, but that's so perfect. He's like, you captured everything in there as far as what it means to you. And it just ties Spokane and Texas together so well for the cover art we did. The clock tower from
Who
Spokane.
did that? You do that?
Yeah, I drew that.
Oh,
I drew that cover art. I'll put it up.
Beautiful.
But it's the clock tower from Spokane with like a scale on the top of it, because balance, And on one end of the scale is the Spokane lilacs, the flowers, that represent Spokane. And then on the other end is Texas bluebonnets, which are like Texas's state flower.
Okay.
So it's just kind of like a Texas Spokane, bridging the gap thing, the balance between those two things.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah, man.
It's beautiful.
It was really cool. I was happy to do it. I'm excited for the other one we got coming too. It's a little more rapidy, and at least for me. But I fuck with it, man. It's got a real old school
You guys
vibe.
got another one coming.
Yeah, we got another one coming.
Oh, fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
New music coming out. Shows are back in town. That's dope.
God, those hit back real
Oh,
fast.
man, they're back, dude. And they got Isaiah Rashad coming here to the Knitting Factory in September.
Sold out yet?
No, it's not sold out.
I'm not sure, no.
It's not
Oh.
sold out. It's
God,
it's
I'm not.
like
I mean,
38
no
bucks.
offense to anybody, but I'm not excited to go back to the knitting factory.
I fucking
I don't
cannot
think I'm excited to
stand
go
the
back.
Knitting Factory.
Like, I mean, it
Unless-
sounds good. If it was
unless-
any,
With VIP, it's not
Unless
bad.
you're VIP.
well, I mean, yeah, we should just do that then.
I just
The
need
VIP
to-
tickets are like $100. Don't we know? Brendan, you know somebody. You get us some VIP at the net. See?
Oh, he just
Brendan-
did thumbs up,
Brendan
folks.
knows.
Because,
Okay.
bro, it is like I need to go out and take a breath of fresh air every once in a while, dude.
I know.
I really
Why do
wish-
they do that to you?
I know you're locked in a box.
Breathing
man. Talk
breaths.
about COVID, bro.
And then those dudes who block the doors, they're not nice. They'll
No.
kick you out if you,
You don't want
hit
to talk
your
about
pin.
Scando like that, bro. Come on.
Scando ain't there. No, Scando is up in there. Scando's cool. Scando's cool, so is Ed. Ed's cool too.
Yeah. But everyone else, man, fuck y'all.
All them little temporary workers.
Those
come
are real
on,
people.
bro.
These are real people.
Yeah.
Scando and Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they work.
Yeah, they're real people.
Really?
No, I don't. No, I don't know if they still do, but
These are real people.
if
though.
if you've been to the knitting factory and you've been told what to do, it was probably by one of those two dudes.
Bro, I wish that Zay was coming to the pavilion, bro. That's on August 21st, the day before my birthday. Cypress Hill and Atmosphere. I got tickets to that.
That's
At
what
the
my girl was
pavilion
saying.
downtown?
My
Yep.
girl was saying that the pavilion's doing shows now.
Yeah, outside. That's my vibe, man. Especially if it's summertime. Like,
Pick out of the park's coming up.
That's gonna be so swaggy.
When's that?
Is that where the stage is gonna be? It has to be under the pavilion.
yeah, well, yeah, it's got to be. They've
Oh,
got it. Why
yeah.
did they not use it?
If
Brandon's
they
on
did
it.
it in the grass again, oh, that'd be
What
so
would be the
ugly.
point? There's not even grass there. Isn't that where like the ice rink and shit is? Do they still have
No,
as much
they,
grass
they,
there?
they what they do is they do it like over on the other side
Oh,
of that
yeah,
bridge
okay.
and that other one.
Yep, no, I know
But
what you're
still.
talking about.
Yeah. Look at Zach over here getting stoned.
Oh, bad.
Hey, it's been an hour. You can have your one hit.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Dude, the thing hits like a fucking
I
champ.
tried
You gotta
Yeah.
lean it in,
It's
pull
champy.
it down, hold it in, and get your terps.
It really just terps you up, dude.
So what about some like reckless shit? I know we were talking about like, you know, the trip to and from school and like shit that, you know, got you in trouble at school. But I mean, trouble's trouble, man. Like I was saying, I got fucking sent home for wearing a I'm Rick James bitch shirt for violating dress code one time. But like we never did like trouble at school. Outside school though, we was doing reckless
So-
shit.
Well, he
this-
got caught selling shots.
Bro, so this one time,
He wasn't selling
this
them.
one time what had happened,
yeah, he was.
No, he's giving them out.
No, $5.
we were skipping school. Yeah, we were.
How were you selling shots or giving them away?
Selling shots.
$5.
But if you're the school board, giving them away.
Yes.
The laws are weird, man.
I'm not sharking, okay, or whatever you want to
he's
label
trying to
it as.
protect Zach. Oh, I didn't realize
But
that.
one thing that was very reckless that had happened when my childhood is, man, is like we were going after weed, and I had a line actually in a rap that said, I treat a sack of weed like a bag of diamonds or some shit like that, right? Because I was really like,
Sounds
that-
like a line.
yeah, like I wanted that weed so bad, right?
Yeah.
So me and my friends, we were out, we were just scheming, we're looking for some weed, and we were like,
Sound like
well,
trouble already.
we were like, well, we should rob our drug dealer.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh my
God.
that
Right?
happens in idle conversation.
Yeah, so
Do you guys want
Because
to
he
rob?
got all the weed.
rob this
because he
guy?
got all the weed.
When you say a bag
So-
of, yeah, that is hilarious.
So what we did was we went to my buddy's house, and he had a bunch of little brothers and sisters and shit, big family. So they had all these little bikes, right? So we just all grabbed a little kid bike, and we were cruising on up the
How many
hill.
people are in on this deal?
Oh, we're talking, I think it was 4 people
in on
total.
the robbery.
4 people on the robbery.
Oh my
Is that
god.
enough to rob a drug dealer?
And we were just cruised
Age?
on up. 16.
Okay.
We're cruising. Look, I had a little pink one.
You had a little bike.
Oh, these are all little. Everybody had a little bike.
You guys are doing what?
Maybe the dude who lived there
This
had a
is
real
a
bike.
bad idea, bro.
But so we're cruising up. We get up to the house, right? I didn't know the inside information or whatever, whether
You
the
didn't know
person
the
was gonna
layout.
be there or nothing. I didn't know anything. But we get there, person's not there. My buddy just like punches through the fucking glass in the back, opens the door, we go in.
Daytime, nighttime.
Daytime.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Pink bikes, daytime.
People are home.
Okay,
and
keep going.
and we're in there, these guys are, they're like, oh, dude, we found the safe and shit. I found Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
Oh yeah.
video-
Or no, it was like the movie. It was the
Score.
movie. Or it might have been Fast and the Furious 2. I can't remember, but
Your stuff and stuff.
but I was just like, man, I really wanted to see this, and so I took that, and that was my thrill of the day. But they had the big, the little safe, the black safe or whatever. So someone had that. Oh, no, that was in my backpack. That's where they put that in the backpack. Zach's wearing the backpack. So and we had to go up a big hill to get there. So, it was this crazy feeling of like we were flying because we were going down the hill
a bag full of loot.
on these bikes.
No pet, like
Nobody behind us chasing us.
Yeah,
Just
beanies on with like extra
just
material on top.
Showed up
Like,
with
look like
nothing, left
Robert.
with a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
You know? And so
Was it every? I gotta know. Was it every man for himself, or was it a split?
this is split.
Okay, so
This
you
is-
had to
this is
share
really
this
a-
DVD.
Honor among thieves, man.
So no, nobody knows about the DVD but me. I ain't saying shit.
You
Gotta
watch
share
I'm not
custody
bringing
of a
it up.
DVD.
Yeah, this is when you get home.
Yeah, that's when I get home. This is for me.
You better
Oh my
your
god.
bag of diamonds. Your little cut extra.
bro. Too fast.
So we get to his house, right? And you got this box. You have to like bust it open somehow, right? So,
The safe.
Still in
yeah,
the
so,
daylight. Still in the daylight.
no, we're in his garage now.
Okay, good.
We're in his garage. The bikes are away. His parents are gone. We're in the garage.
Good.
We got the
Successful heist.
shit right. We're just like, okay, now we just need to get what's inside of it, right? And so I can't remember what we got. Maybe a screwdriver that didn't work. You know,
You try
right?
to pry it open.
Yeah,
got a blowtorch
So
and
we get a
shit?
fucking I don't know what we got. I can't remember. We
Crowbar.
must have got a crowbar or something and just blasted it open.
And got it open.
And got it open, and it was literally 4 ounces of weed.
Oh!
It was 4 ounces of weed, and it was all in dub sacks and Ace. It was all like
Everything just
individually
dubbed
rolled.
out.
It was like this thick of just like all rolled
Dog
up sack.
payday.
One for
Dog,
you,
that's
one
like
for you,
pit
one
bulls.
for you.
That's like
one
4
for you,
pit bulls
one for
fighting a
you,
cat.
one for
How did
you.
you guys not tear it up and just go?
And there was also 4 bags of stems that was like this big of just
Oh,
straight
yeah.
stems.
I would have gave that to the dude who didn't do much.
So we all got a bag of stems. We all got an ounce of weed. And this is back when you were just like, well, you chew on those stems, they get you high.
Yeah, you got chew
Y'all
on those
hit a
stems,
lick,
bro.
baby.
And so we were just like, I just remember we were just dancing. We were just-
Hell yeah, you
and,
was.
and Nas's. So you can date this by it was Nas's
One mic.
No, it wasn't one mic. It was I know I can
I
what
know
I
I
wanna
can
be what I wanna
be what I want to be.
If I
hear
work
another
hard
lick, if I hear
Hit
another
a
lick,
lick.
I'm gonna get to the TOP.
No, and that was a stamp in time right there, man. And then we sneaked back to school and had a whole ounce of weed in your pocket.
Bro, that is
damn,
fucking
bro.
glorious.
And then you would, it was like 2 weeks in, or maybe, because a dub would last a long time. So it was 2 weeks in, and you'd see
You
your friend.
bust
like,
out
"How you
another
at?
dub?"
What's up, man? You still got some of that? Oh, man,
Oh,
I'll
my
smoke my shit.
God.
Oh, I still got some. What'd you do with those stems? I brewed it
Bro.
into a tea. I ate that shit.
I was
Bro.
like 17, 18.
That's a great one.
And I lived with the homie that was selling weed. And he got high on acid one night and punched a hole in his door. So just a hole in the middle of his bedroom door. And he used to keep hella weed in there, and he was stingy with his weed, wouldn't smoke nobody out, like late on rent and shit like that. So I just kind of you get angry at roommates after a while.
Oh, yeah.
That familiarity breeds
Oh,
contempt.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That every once in a while you there's just that funk in the air. And I'm hanging out with my other homie who like really didn't like him, and he's out of the house. He's like, "Yo, man, can we get in his room and get like a bowl or something? Can we smoke? You know?" I'm like, "Oh man, I don't know about all that." He's like, "Bro, there's like a fucking hole in his door right there." And straight up, dude, this guy just goes over, reaches his hand through the hole, unlocks the door.
Oh, he'd already done that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He acts like
The way he
it
brought
was
that to you,
Yep.
he had already been
Oh,
stealing.
I could tell. It was not new.
Right, Zach?
Yeah.
And then he wanted to involve you.
Yeah. He's like, look, let me show you can do this, you know? And yeah, bro, we just,
Robbed him
that
blind.
was it, bro.
And let me guess, was it a full at once, or did you
no,
trickle him to
no,
death?
we started small, bro. We started with the
Oh,
trickle because we
no.
was like, yo, we can't be getting, and then after a while, it was like, I wonder if he'd notice.
He
I
ain't
wonder if
noticing.
he'd notice.
He's not
and
noticing.
He didn't, and he
Nope.
didn't. And
Yeah,
so it
Because
was
you
just-
just
what?
taking a
Here's
little
the
bit.
thing.
It
Here's the
became bad.
thing no one realizes is if it's the simple math, right? The last time you touched your weed, you're gonna be high. End of story.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
And so when your weed's short, are you sure it's short? When I was a
Or-
kid and I was taking my
Maybe I'm
mom's
just
weed, I'm
tripping.
like, the last time she saw this, and any given day, she's gonna be stoned. Why would she be touching it?
yeah.
You don't go and check your weed sober and then bag it back up.
You kind of have that like sneaking
No.
suspicion
You
in the back.
smoke.
Like maybe someone is this a little? Nah, I'm tripping.
So that was always my thing. If I was ever to snag a little butt out of someone's back, it's like they're high, bro.
So let me ask you guys this: have you guys ever? Did you guys go through like, obviously like a phase where you were trying other drugs other than weed?
Never.
Like when you kind of branched
As
out
a
a little
kid?
bit when you're a kid.
Never.
Yeah.
Me never.
Never.
Nope.
No,
I didn't start
I'm
smoking.
talking 18, 19,
I didn't start
20.
smoking weed till I was a sophomore in high school.
Okay, so 18,
So I'm out of
19,
that.
20. You weren't doing nothing.
Oh no! I was still smoking. I was only
Just
18,
smoking
19,
weed?
20. That would have been like sophomore, 17.
You never experiment with nothing else or nothing?
Not at that age, no.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you, man. At this one time, I have found this thing called ecstasy.
Okay.
And Bone Thugs had this shit called ecstasy. You listen to it, right? And so I wanted to know what's up with this, right? So we were taking this shit, and my buddy was like, all right, we're gonna take this ecstasy. And I was like, okay. And we just kind of approached it like you would take some mushrooms or something, right? You would just walk in the woods or something, right?
No.
So we're just walking in the woods, and we fucking just walking, we're cruising, the shit's hitting, we're feeling good, right? All of a sudden, I see this fucking straight, it was like a light shining down, and it was just a comforter set. And it,
Side of the road?
No. It was just in the middle
In
of
the
an
woods?
opening in the woods.
No.
And
Oh,
it was,
you were
and it
seeing
was,
shit.
and it was in the zip. It was in the plastic zip bag. It was brand new.
No, Zach.
It was sitting right there.
Bro, did you get
So-
abducted by aliens?
so-
What
so
happened,
me and
bro?
my-
And it was under a light.
Yeah, it was just the light was just shining on it, and me and my dude, we just grabbed this shit in the most heterosexual of ways, and we fucking lay this shit out and literally just lay in this comforter.
Yeah, you can lay with your
and
buddies,
just
man.
lay there.
Oh, a comforter. God damn it. I'm thinking a whole on fucking couch and love seat set.
No.
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah.
But
Oh, the
this was
night in
a
a bag.
full, just
Yeah. It was
packed
It was just there
up,
for you, bro.
just on a rock, I think it was.
You laid it out.
And we just laid that shit out and rapped fucking Brother Lynch hung lyrics, and
Doug, that sounds like a great fucking time. I remember you saying something about how like I think it was you did some drugs that you're like your wife didn't know about when you very first got together, and then you like had to tell her later because like
No, I think it was the bachelor party.
okay.
Someone had like some coke or something like that, and they like got me to do a line, and it was like really, really good. And I don't do that shit.
It was like really
I don't do that shit ever. And I ended up like chewing on my lip so bad that like a week later in the wedding photos, you could see like a little red mark on my lip and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember when you told me that story, and you were
Dog,
like,
that's-
whoops.
Yeah,
That's
I don't,
memories
I don't
right
be
there.
doing drugs like that, man. I'm a weed smoker. I don't mess with drugs really. Weed and a little bit of shrooms every now and then, but like
Bro,
those days are
shrooms
far behind me.
amazing,
It's
bro.
funny how he could admit he was like, it was really, really good. I didn't know what the fuck happened?
Yeah, that
Sounds
was a
like
lost
a
night.
bachelor party.
The
It
bachelor
only
party's the
happens
night for
once,
that,
man.
bro. You know,
Happens one time.
yeah.
Yeah, we need to get some good shrooms going.
Please,
I think that
I'm trying to
if you
get
guys
some
ever
for the
renew your
Cypress Hill
vows.
concert,
If you
man.
guys renew your vows, do you renew your bachelor party too?
Well, I mean, you would if you were like
That's a
if you
great
were a
fucking
party-
idea, bro.
Because you should.
Yeah.
Because I think your bachelor party would look different now.
Oh,
A
it'd
little
be
bit.
So
How would
dope.
your bachelor party look now?
It'd be like an Airbnb cabin. It'd be
You
like
guys wanna know
a,
what's crazy? I never had a bachelor party because I just wasn't mentally in the right headspace at the moment. And now
Really?
I'm saving it for that reason. Like I could easily bring it up
Bro.
and say, we're going to have a bachelor party. So let's do it.
There
We
you go.
need that, dude. We
There
need
you
it. We
go.
need a
10
whole, we need
years.
a happy to be here in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Let's
And
do
like
it. Maui.
I'm just not interested in the same things. Like the bachelor party, the typical thing is like, oh, you either get like a stripper or go to a strip club or something like that. I'll be honest, we had a limo or something that took us from Quest where we were at out to State Line. I don't remember it. I don't remember any of that. I was there, but I don't remember any of that.
You just fucked up.
I was fucked up, bro. That fucking beginning of the night, that one little bumper did me in, and like I don't remember shit about that night.
Oh.
Yeah, we went to
So
Vegas.
I would definitely do things differently because I'd want more like camaraderie and memories and maybe a picture I was proud of.
Well, it's different. You
but it
kinda-
was good for
things,
the time.
Things move different, So, like me and my girlfriend, right? I came up with a list of like just things,
Demands.
Golly.
just things that
You're gonna have
that I
when you-
want to do. You know what I mean? Like date ideas.
Skydiving?
Right? So listen to these 4 date ideas, and I want to hear what kind of date ideas you guys got. But parasailing.
Okay,
Ooh.
you're tripping.
I
You
mean,
talking about
'cause
behind the
Parasailing?
boat?
I'm talking behind the boat.
Oh, you're tripping.
Come on,
Dude, I
That's
don't know. I'd be fine. Is
Scary.
it still gone? Are we good? Okay.
Scary.
I'd be fine, like down in the water, like getting pulled like on some jet skis or on a tube or something. As soon as I'm lifted
That's
up
what they're
off the
talking
ground.
about.
No,
Bro,
as soon
they
as I'm
lift you
lifted
up,
up,
you get a
no, the
view of the
parasailing
entire-
Above
where
the
you're-
water.
Yeah, in the parachute where you're like
Yeah.
floating way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying you're good if you don't go too high.
Yeah, I
Bro,
don't know
but
about
when
that,
you look
bro.
at the pictures and they're like, my 7-year-old had a great time, you're like, well, I could probably do
I could
that.
probably do that. Yeah,
But
okay.
see, the thing
That does
is,
kind
like-
of, you get that little bitch in you for a second. You're like, wait a minute.
You're like, wait, Thomas just did it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, I
The
could
ball-
And then
definitely.
you're up there. You're like, oh, Thomas got some nuts, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I was just gonna say my balls feel like they're in the back of my skull.
Bro,
at
I'm
that
watching.
point.
I'm watching his kid get it, both his ears pierced at the same time, and I'm looking at that like, ooh,
Oh, shit.
ooh, like,
How does he take them both
kid's
at
a
the same
fucking
time?
champ.
So what's next?
Hatchet throwing.
Well,
Okay.
yeah. Let's
Because
do
I
that
haven't
tonight.
done that, and I'd like to think I'm good at it, but
Let's
I don't
go
know.
sometime.
I haven't done it since like
Let's get a
Boy
couples
Scout
night.
camp.
That's a
Let's
good
go do
double
hatchet
date,
throwing.
right? The hatchet throwing.
The hatchet
Yeah.
throwing would be fun. Have you heard of? I know out in Idaho they got one. Have you heard of the break shit rooms?
So
What's
that
that?
was another one that we had. The rage.
Oh, rage room.
The
Rage
yeah, the
room.
rage rooms.
Is that
That's
the
I
fourth
call them
one?
break shit rooms. That's
Yeah.
fine. It's a break shit
Is that
room.
the fourth one?
No, that's not the fourth one.
Okay.
But I am
Those rage
gonna
rooms look fun.
I'm gonna tell you though. Me and my friends, we had this thing we used to call it ultimate axe throwing, and what we would do. This is
Who died?
before. Yeah, this is before hatchet. Throwing it at a wall. Like
Yeah.
we would literally find buckets and we would line them up, and we would pick up sledgehammers and big axes, and you had to try to hurl them at these objects. And
Stick 'em
that's what I'm talking about.
Jeez.
That was a lot of fun, dude.
Axes bouncing all kinds of different directions.
Yeah, so shout out to my dude Josh, because we were doing ultimate axe throwing at his house when we were real drunk.
Love that.
Tactical shooting, like, you know what I'm talking.
Paintball or
Like
real?
Oh, paintball would be fun.
Paintball would be fun, but I'm talking about real, just those like go and
Yeah.
hitting different targets. Because
Yeah.
I really like, I don't even know if that's how fun of a date that would be, but I just really want to do it.
Yeah.
And I think that
I think if you're trying to do it on a date, it depends on the girl. You got to find out if she's a tactical shooting girl or like a laser tag.
because I don't
girl.
even know if I'm a tactical shooting man. But I think the moral of this story is I'm trying to do something that's going to scare us both.
That's the thing. That's where you get vulnerable and have those moments. You don't want experience. You
That's
wanna,
the
like,
shit you
experience it
remember.
together the first
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Zip lining,
Yes.
like through Costa Rica. Like that's the type
Naked.
of shit. Gotta do it naked.
Naked. God damn, your
Did you
parts
guys
should
see-
be
did you-
dangling.
You ever zip line through Costa Rica?
Did you guys see
Buck
what?
naked?
Did you guys see what fucking Boosie said?
Yeah, oh yeah, he said a lot of choice things, bro.
What did he say?
He said a lot of
with
choice
people?
things. He said
He said, "You dancing back there naked? This boy's trying to be straight back there."
Yeah,
or
he
some
said
shit
he
like
talking about
that.
Lil Nas X. He's like, you got that shower scene with a bunch of dudes dancing naked. And what are boys that are trying to be straight supposed to think watching that? Like, bro, I don't know about you. I don't gotta try to be straight. I posted something that was like, that's just like pastors that preach about like the temptations of homosexuality. Like, I love gay people. They're cool with me. I'm all good with that. But like, I've never been tempted by a dick. So I don't know what you talking about, Pastor. That's not in my wheelhouse. I'm not.
Just follow your heart.
I just am straight. I don't have to try to be straight.
Follow your heart.
If you're trying to be straight, I got some bad news for you, bro. You might
so that's where you get into some weird.
you
gray
might not
areas.
be.
Some weird gray areas. Okay, but anyways, that was weird. I know
That was weird. He was dropping F-bombs and all kinds of shit. That's
But
it.
I do want to know, what are you guys thinking about? Like, if you had to get yourself out of your comfort zone and do something new and exciting in a date
With your girl.
with
You
your
and your girl.
What do you?
No
what
kids.
have you done, or what? What are some things that you guys would like to do?
We went and painted pottery. We did like a little pottery date at the polka dot spot in the mall. That was
I
kind
like
of
that,
cool.
because you actually get to keep something.
Yeah, we like painted a little plate together, and like she painted half of it, and I painted the other half of it, and her half looks great, and my half looks all shitty, and it just is kind of a metaphor for us. So it's cute.
And haven't you guys done like the painting shit too?
The sip and paint.
Yes.
I have never gone. She goes and does that with her girlfriends.
And I think I saw a painting that she did, and I
She
was
does-
like, "That is fire!" And
Yeah.
you were just like, "Oh, that was just at the sip and paint." I'm pretty sure that was you.
Yeah. She's got a few of them in the house that are just super fire.
Dude,
She's
I
got
love
this
that.
owl that is sick, bro.
Yeah, that might
owl
be
is
the one.
tight.
That might be the one.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I feel like I want to do an escape room, but I feel like it sounds better in theory than actually getting there. I feel like I'd get there and I'd realize how dumb I am, and it would just be boring.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Can you just tell me the answer, please? I didn't come here
They're like,
expecting to do
"No."
math."
Yeah, but then you're like, okay, I need to sharpen my skills.
They're like, "Sir, we're charging you by the hour, so just figure it out if you want."
Yeah.
You're in the escape room. What about going underground? You guys thought about that?
I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
Going into maybe some
dying?
type
Okay,
of
yeah, okay. So I'll explain a date. I'll explain a date I've been through. You just reminded me. Preferably for me, I like to go somewhere and go jump in the camper van and go somewhere. But we were in Seattle one time. Speaking of underground, and we did the underground Seattle tour. Oh shit! Did you guys ever do any of that?
No.
Or share? Okay, so what it is you're gonna open up a business, or you're gonna open up a business. You're gonna go into a business. You have coffee. You hang out, and what they basically do is they explain that Seattle used to be one level lower, but because of the sea rising, they had to rise everything in Seattle one story higher. And so, they're explaining this in this coffee shop, and they say, you can access that, yada, yada. You don't really know what you're getting into. Boom. They open this door in a coffee shop, tiny little rinky-dinky coffee shop.
Yeah, I've read about
And you
this.
go down the stairs, and then you're in a whole new, you can see down the block with business storefronts. They're all right there.
What?
It's all underground. Yeah. And you're on a walkway. And you're walking and you're cruising. And they're talking about this is the lower level of
Underground
this building.
Seattle. Yeah.
This used to be the main level of the place, but they raised up the street. And so then you're walking. They explain all this stuff, and then they'll say, "Follow me this way." You'll be underground for 5-10 minutes. Boom, you're zigzagging. You're walking all over city blocks.
Oh my god!
Right, and then you pop up. And you're in a whole different business. You just open a door. They go up these stairs. They open a door, and you pop up into a bakery. And bakery knows because 30 people pop into it. They know because they deal with it every day. People order pastries, and they give you a quick break. And then they go outside. They continue the tour. Then you go in a different business and go into their basement, and then you continue the tour. Go through all
that is
Seattle.
beautiful.
And
what do you got to pay for something like that?
I think it was 40, maybe $35 a head. Yeah, something like that.
I like that.
The craziest part about it was that they knew it was going to be a transition period. So what they did is they raised the street first. So they basically somehow stilted the street up a whole story, and cars would drive up there, and you would climb up a ladder, cross the street, climb down the ladder on the other side, and then continue where you're going. That's how you cross the street. And they were saying that it was a problem because not only was it flooding, because that was the issue, but people would leave the saloon. This is before you would get an issue for having drunk driving. And they would cars were constantly veering off of the road and falling into those gaps and killing people down there. It was
Holy
nice.
shit.
You can imagine. So they had to be okay, it's it's sealed off. But anyway, it still goes on to this day. You can still go on to Seattle right now and do the underground Seattle tour. A lot of people know about it.
Wow. Well,
That's a date. That's a date.
That is a date, bro. Going underground.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Are you talking about
get faded.
caves or some shit?
Yeah, I was just talking about a Diglett or a Doug trio.
Yeah. Little fucking.
Just under there.
Just
maybe go down.
Yeah.
Go
right
hunting.
now. We're technically under the ground right now.
There's actually another.
Right? Yeah.
There's actually another situation.
That's kind of a trip, right?
I know that we are deep. We're very deep. That window is out.
That is
all
Earth.
ground.
That's deep.
Yeah, well, there's another situation when we went on a little vacation. We went in a real cave and went in one side and out the other, and it was they were talking about little cave people that lived in there, and it's
Hobbits?
crazy.
This is in Washington?
Where was it? Neanderthal.
Neanderthals?
Yeah, but it was
Caveman?
no. This is this is
Bigfoot?
South Africa.
Oh,
But,
wow.
But it was like, yeah, they would look at this. They'd be like this salt crystal or whatever is 1 million years old, type of thing. Stuff you can't even wrap your head around.
Yeah, stuff that's
you know
like
what I
not,
mean, like
yeah,
the
yeah,
cave and all that stuff. And it was a trip. It was hard to breathe in there
Oh, how long were you in there?
for a couple hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It not because it was like the air was foggy, but it was just there wasn't much oxygen. They like.
Oh, that's kind of a trip. I don't like
I know.
that. I'm claustrophobic.
Me
I
too.
Yeah,
I
bro,
guess-
being
I didn't know what I
underground
was
like
signed
that
up
would
for.
trip me out, man. I get tripped out when I gotta drive to like that underfloor of the parking garage. I don't like that shit, bro.
Down there.
So
where
would
it's all
you
boxed in.
Yeah.
would you guys take your girl to like the batting cage or like to like Wonderland
Wonderland would be fun. Mini golf's always tight.
because they got mini golf, they got bumper or they got the
The go karts.
go karts,
Yeah.
and then they got the batting cages,
Mm-hmm.
and they got the arcade, and they got the alcohol.
That's
Mm-hmm.
true.
Pretty
I'm trying to
cool.
go. I'm trying to go to like triple play or something, bro.
So what's
like
up with that?
out
Is
in
that
Idaho?
is that more adult
Chaos.
friendly?
It is. Chaos would be fun, but no, I'm talking about because triple play is basically like Wonderland, but on a larger level. They have like faster, better go karts. They have all the shit that Wonderland has. They got mini golf, but they got like water slides and shit out there
Wait,
too. They
stop.
Wait, you're
Okay,
pumping
hold
up
up.
Idaho over Washington?
Is that where it's
also?
at?
Yeah, you have to, bro.
It's in Idaho.
Yeah, it's in Idaho.
Nothing
It's like
wrong
half,
with triple
half the way
play,
out to
but-
Coeur d'Alene.
Triple play is in Coeur d'Alene.
Yep, and they got a hotel out there. You can get like a couple nights out there and just go see everything and do it all.
I mean that's cool.
I've never been. I've never been triple play.
I've never
I have
been
never
either.
been
I've
either.
had friends that
We
have
need
gone
a
out
Dave
and
and
done it.
Buster's. We need something more. I love the arcade. Like when I go, one of my favorite date nights is when we go to the comedy club.
And then
We
do
go to
like
the comedy club
arcade.
and then we go to the barcade
Yeah.
and we just go get hammered at the barcade. It's just a ton of fun. And then you're just going in, it's keeping the laughs going. It's
Yeah.
just, it really is the perfect way to just swing in. That's like my favorite date
Yeah.
is at the barcade, get my ass whooped to some air hockey, but whooping some ass at them fucking shots, baby. And then maybe if I'm feeling crazy, I'm gonna play a little Bart Simpsons.
Yeah,
Or
look,
a
that
little-
Bart Simpsons is tough.
or a little bit of
tough.
Ninja Turtles,
Some Ninja Turtles or like
How
some
about
Mortal
that-
Kombat or something.
some Mortal
How
Kombat.
about that game with the 3 steering wheels? It would be a yellow, green.
Oh,
or
the
blue one.
racing, like
And
the
you'd hit
top
the thing,
down, and you had a little break
double
and
hit
gas.
that gas for the
Yeah.
boost. You can't see me in that.
That
game.
was-
no
that
one.
was-
I've never been beaten
Bro.
that game.
I
Cruising
could beat you in that
USA, and
Cruising USA is cool.
that's what it was.
At the roller rink when I was a kid, we had that game, the
Lucas?
top down racer, and we had pole position. Pole position was like that early racer, bro.
I
That like
remember
Atari
that.
racer with the little orange car and shit. It was like old school graphics. That shit was fire.
What about not Garage Band? I almost said Band Camp.
Garage Band Camp.
What was the fucking not Guitar Hero?
Rock Band.
Rock Band. That shit. Y'all have that?
Yeah, I had Rock Band with the drums and
Come
everything.
on, baby.
We had Rock Band with the drums and the microphone.
Chris remembers that. Chris remembers Rock Band. Yo, we were
I'm-
going in.
I'm real good at Rock Band and Guitar Hero.
Oh man,
On
you
the guitar,
are.
on the guitar, yeah, I can play on expert and shit. At least I used to.
I never
Ooh.
played.
I used to. Yeah,
I
I used
never
to be
played
real
Rock
good at that
Band.
shit.
You never played Rock Band.
I mean, I tried, but I never
I
could
never-
get rocking like everybody.
I would not fucking have that shit. I wouldn't have invested in it back in the day, but you just had to know somebody who had a rock band.
Yeah.
And then you're at their house and you're like, I'm on drums, baby.
Yeah, I know that was
I think I got it as
fun.
like me and my homie chipped in on it one year because we had like some Christmas money, and he was kind of like living at my house, and he wanted to play drums or guitar all the time. And since I was the musician, he would make me be the singer. And you actually had to like kind of with the microphone plugged in, had to hit the lyrics like on pitch. It could like pick all that up. And my sister was living with me in the other bedroom at the time, and she literally got so sick of me fucking like belting out like Weezer and all these fucking like singing Black Hole Sun and fucking the Saturday so. Yeah, I'm fucking like 3 a.m. and shit. I'm out there trying to hit the notes so we can get the score on this shit. She fucking moved out of the house.
Oh
She
my god.
because she was sick of me playing fucking rock band all the time.
And she just got married?
No, this is my other sister, my
Oh,
older
okay.
sister.
moved out of
Yeah,
the
she
house.
moved out the house, bro.
Oh damn. Well, she's in a better place now.
Yep, that's Seattle, bro. She's in Seattle.
She's
Yeah.
in Seattle.
Which way is that? It's not.
West.
Okay.
Oh, guys. I have to pee so bad.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right.
We want to just keep going?
I have to piss too.
How are we feeling?
I might have to piss too.
Oh, 3 pisses means it fucking leaves a wrap up.
Chris, you got to piss or?
Yes,
Okay.
4 pisses. Brandon's got a piss. Yes, he's saying yes.
I have so many notes.
Oh, let's go. Oh, we got
man.
enough. We got enough time for the notes.
Yeah.
Or
We can make it
do
to
you
the
gotta
notes.
go? Can you hold it?
Yeah.
I can hold it.
Can you guys hold it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you?
No, but
That's one question. Yes.
Yes. What do you got for us, Brendan?
Man, there's so much. So where do you guys want to know the shows that are here in Spokane coming up? Like,
Yes.
I feel like that was an important part of the show
Yes.
that people might want to know.
Sure.
Yes.
Warren G. Mac 10 and the Dog Pound live in concert on September 9th. What is a Dog Pound without Snoop Dogg?
No, it's corrupt and Daze.
Oh, okay.
They're
That's gonna be a fucking good ass.
Me and
show.
Cody have opened for Warren G.
Oh, that's right. I have a picture with him.
Yeah, you
Red Room.
Imperfect Cody and Mike Barnes opened for Warren G.
Really?
That's not what it said.
Because Cody he introduced me as Mike Barnes. And then I had a complex about it afterwards because I was like, man, I'm not gonna be able to introduce myself to Warren G with my cool rapper name.
Which
Thinking
was
how
what?
dumb is that? His name is Warren G, which is his real fucking name. I could use my real fucking
Wait,
name.
what were you gonna say? Your name's Chinky?
Well, no, because you wouldn't say Chinky, and I didn't have Matisse figured out yet. So you introduced me as Mike Barnes, and then I'm like, no, I'm not going to say Chinky. So now I got to just be my government name to Warren G, and I don't have a cool He's Imperfect Cody, and I'm over here like, I'm John Smith. What's up, bro?
Oh God!
Wow,
Yeah, I had a real big complex about it, and now I
That
don't
is
give a fuck because I think
hilarious.
about how ironic it is
So
that
it's
Warren
almost
G
a
doesn't have a
blessing.
cool rap name either. Warren G's just his fucking name.
I can't believe. I don't even remember saying Mike Barnes. It was
Yeah.
just subliminal.
That
Yeah,
is
my homie Mike
hilarious.
Barnes, you said.
September 11th, Hoop Fest weekend, Ballers Ball with Rich Homie Quan, Paul Wall, and DJ Luke Nasty.
That's
Paul
They got
Wall,
Paul
man.
Wall, baby.
bro.
Yeah, People's Champ.
You
Yeah.
said what was the first act?
Rich
Rich
Quan?
Homie
I mean,
yeah.
come on, that's just gonna be tight.
That's gonna
Bro.
be real tight, bro.
Yeah.
That's at the net.
That's other than it, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
September 28th, Isaiah Rashad,
Yep.
who you said. Little Sonny's Awesome Vacation. I don't know who's opening for him, though. I imagine it's
Yeah,
bunch of people.
no openers announced yet.
but I saw Young Gravy.
I saw Young Gravy was
He's
supposed to be
sold
coming
out.
too.
He's
Oh
sold
man,
out.
that sucks. He's
So-
hot
Damn.
right now though, bro.
Break rooms fucking exists. It's called Hammer Time, Idaho.
Yeah, break shit.
And
break
it's
shit
just
rooms.
all these fucking white people.
Shout out. Shout out the whites.
They're just, like, what did like North Idaho people have more to be angry about? But now they got to go to a fucking room and break shit.
Just let me
That's true.
throw on Limp Biscuit and Corn and let me fucking do it, bro.
Oh, man.
Bro, I would honestly.
It
Feel
depends
like
on
shit.
what I could break.
I'll probably
been
end up hurting
treated like
myself,
shit.
bro. I'll probably hit myself.
I'll
Oh,
probably throw
fucking
my
bust
back
my
out.
knee. Yeah.
Yes. I'd probably.
I'd just be afraid I know you put goggles on or whatever, but I'm gonna like smash a plate and a little shard's gonna come up and fucking.
God's going to be like, oh, you want to break shit,
Yeah.
huh? Well, you're going to fucking pay.
I didn't even
today.
think about the fact that I would swing the sledgehammer way too hard on something and it hurt my
bounce it,
back.
come back.
Well, no, it would
Or it
just
could bounce
you'd
or come
break
back.
it and the hammer would keep going. Then you would, you know.
Yeah, it
Oh,
could happen.
God. Oh God, I feel that already.
and that would be my first swing, and I'd be like, "No, I'm good." And I'd continue to just fuck my back.
Kind of feel like your wind is gone for a minute, bro. Oh,
Finally, breakfast topics. I feel like this was like the biggest segment of the show. And staple cereals. I had my first like cinnamon toast crunch horchata the other day. I did 2 pours of
Yes, milk
cinnamon,
filler.
and
Milk
I
filler.
and I drank it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is delicious.
Yes.
But it made me come up with made me find the top cereals.
Mm-hmm.
And what would you think the top 5 cereals are?
ooh, top 5 cereals. I would say, God, what's in there for sure?
For sure is cinnamon toast crunch.
Cinnamon toast crunch.
Number
has to be
one.
in there. Yeah.
Number one.
Number one
Okay.
with bullet.
That
Man.
surprises me though.
Number 2, okay, for sure in there for top 5 cereal, for sure is going to be Honey Nut Cheerios.
Number 3.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have Do we have a Pebbles in there? Is a Cocoa or a Fruity in there?
That's number 7.
Oh,
Can I
7.
get
was
a-
top
5.
Can I get a
five.
Captain Crunch though?
Ooh, Captain Crunch,
Peanut
number
butter.
6.
Oh.
let's
Okay.
see.
Give me Frosted Flakes.
Number 2.
Boom.
Whoa,
There we go.
what? That
One-
is shocking.
So we've got 1, 2, and 3.
That is
Frosted Flakes
shocking.
smack, dude.
So 4 and 5 is what
4
we're
and
missing.
5.
Five.
Okay, these are, you can't think sugary.
Honey bunches?
Nope.
No honey
Life.
bunches?
You gotta think sugary
On these last 2?
on 4 and 5.
Tricks?
That's not- No.
Oh,
No,
tricks.
Tricks
Oh man,
is
that's
8.
down there. It's
Tricks is
18.
8.
Oh, they better not be Lucky Charms in there.
Oh, number 4.
Oh.
Lucky Charms in the number 4.
Number 5.
Cookie Crunch.
Cookie Crisp.
You were
Cookie
talking about
Crisp.
this, Mike. You don't like the milk that comes from this one.
Fruit Loops?
Yeah, number 5.
Nah, bro. Cancel that.
I told you I love Fruit Loops.
Cancel that.
I haven't seen a box of Fruit Loops on top of someone's
way.
fridge in years.
I
No,
love Fruit
can't
Loops.
do it.
That's great.
I want to ask you, Zach. You talked about mooncakes. I used to always go and have mooncakes with my dad at the convenience store. Are you banana or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Oh man,
Banana, bro.
I've never had
Banana
a
if I'm
mooncake.
going for the mooncake.
I've
It's
never
a
had
rare
one.
occasion.
Go stop at a convenience store on your way home. They'll have a mooncake.
Yeah, get a mooncake.
Just
Are
buy
they the
one.
same as when you guys were kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're exactly the same.
Their formula
They're
can't
exactly
change. They don't
the
have the
same.
money to change it.
Man, the money to change
They've been
it.
selling 35-cent brownies since 1982,
Oh,
bro.
it's Little Debbie?
Yeah, it's like, it's the Little Debbie's.
Okay, what
Yep.
about those little peanut butter snacks, Little Debbie's?
The peanut
that you
bu-
separate the cookie
the
wafers?
Nutter Butter
Oh,
ones? Yeah, you got to do that.
What about oatmeal cream pies?
Oatmeal cream pies
Oh
are
my
fire. You know what they
Go.
don't? I
That
haven't
recipe
seen them in a while.
changed.
Did y'all ever get the caramel crunch bars that had the crunchy bottom and like the layer of caramel on top
Oh
and the chocolate?
yeah, those
Bro,
are
when I was a
fucking
kid, I used to
bomb.
like take my teeth and scrape that caramel off the top of
yeah.
the cookie all the way down, just like run it up.
Oh.
So good for your teeth.
Yeah, dude. So bad. I went to get them the other day. I was in that aisle at the end of the aisle where they were, and they were fucking gone. They were the only kind that was gone.
You guys ever get those fucking caramel apple suckers?
Oh,
double
killing
those
me with
up.
that,
Those
bro.
are bomb,
You know that
bro.
little bag of candy that you'd hold like jewels, like Zach's weed? This was when I was a kid, the little caramel apple suckers.
Yep.
Some fruities.
Oh yeah.
Remember the fruities,
Yeah.
footsies, whatever they're called?
Yeah.
Them,
Oh,
those
someone needs to-
vanilla ones,
Someone needs to
the
send us
vanilla
some candy,
ones,
a
the
big
blue
bag of candy.
vanilla little Tootsie Roll things.
Oh yeah.
Them vanilla.
All right,
ones
fine.
are
Favorite
smack.
candy, run it. What you got?
My favorite candy right now, if I had to go to it, is like a fucking Heath bar.
Ooh,
Heath bar. Yep, a toffee. Toffee's my shit, bro.
Is that
Right
where you're
now,
going
if I
to? You're
had
going
to-
Heath?
Yeah, I would say Heath or 100 grand is a close second if we talking candy bars. I love that 100 grand. Favorite all time candy though, I'm a peach ring fanatic, bro. I love peach rings.
All right, so we're going around the whole room. Chris, can't see you.
Rolos are fire, bro.
Freeze them first, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Reese's.
Oh,
Reese's? You're a
yeah,
Reese's cup
baby.
guy?
Just a
Cup,
OG
yeah.
Reese's
Well,
cup.
I'll take any type of cup. Like
I
I'll
know,
take
but like Reese's Pieces aren't the same.
Reese's Pieces aren't the same. At the maybe at the movie theater I'll get Reese's Pieces. But I mean if I'm at the store like picking up like a couple groceries, I'll buy a Reese's peanut pack.
Yeah.
And not pieces, Reese's
Yeah.
cup, and I'll
King
just
size.
eat it on my way home.
King
show-
size or
Dude.
just the two?
King size of them at Walmart.
Okay. Deep cup too.
Dude, because I'm talking Skittles
Yeah.
Yes.
for sure for that fruity deliciousness.
Okay.
Right? I could just pop those in all day, handful. I don't got a favorite color. I love all
Taste the
colors
rainbow.
of the rainbow.
They are
yes.
bomb.
And then also I go Baby Ruth. Right? If
Too
I
many
want,
nuts for me.
Oh, I'm a nut
Baby
fanatic.
Ruths are fine. They're
Too
they're
many
really
nuts.
good, but I like the fun size ones.
And then
Continue.
I also like I'm just a sucker for dude. I got so many Snickers.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just so good.
again, fun size.
Butterfinger.
Butterfingers are good.
I
They get
love
stuck in my
Butterfingers.
teeth
Yeah.
worse than any other
Butterfingers
candy though.
smack,
Butterfingers are an event.
Same, this is why I love Halloween, is because I will open a Baby Ruth and a Butterfinger, and I'll go back to back.
Oh,
You put them
shit.
back to back.
That
Oh.
butter baby.
Baby, it's coming up. I can't
Sober
fucking
October.
wait. Oh, Sober October and Halloween, man, and my favorite time of year.
I will tell you one
Let's
thing I
go.
did want to throw in. I'm not a big Kit Kat fan normally. They have these fucking mocha Kit Kats that you can get
Bomb.
now, the coffee ones. You freeze those for a little bit. Fire. They're the only
Really?
coffee candy that I've had in a long time that actually tastes like coffee, and I love coffee flavored
So,
shit.
how do you feel about an almond roca?
I like an almond roca. I like an almond roca, man.
Man, I fuck with an almond roca heavy.
I love an
Here's the
almond
thing
roca.
about almond rocas is if somebody puts a dish of almond rocas on a table and they take their eye off me, there's gonna be a dent in that dish, baby. I'm gonna take a couple and eat them in front of you, but I'm gonna take 4 or 5 for the road.
Yeah, they're going in the
man.
pocket.
Because it's
They're going
you
in
don't
the
want that
pocket.
flavor to leave your mouth.
Never.
You want that shit to
I
stay
love
around.
I
Yeah,
love
me
how
too.
like you put them in, you hold them for a little bit, and then you go to give that bite, and it almost feels so hard that you might not be able to bite through, and then it bites.
It crushes right through.
And
That's the toffee and the whatever toffee is made out of. I want my bed made out of that.
I'm telling Ben and Jerry's makes a coffee toffee crunch ice cream, and it's got my 2 favorite shit because I love coffee shit and toffee together, bro. It's just fucking.
That's a T-shirt.
That's my fat boy shit.
Coffee toffee.
Yep.
All right, guys.
I can't hold it any longer.
That's all I had.
I got pissed.
This is SOS, man. I gotta fucking get the urine out of my body.
It is a problem,
Like,
folks.
let it go.
All right.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Peace, guys. We out of here. We
Later.
love you. Bye-bye.
Later. Post your favorite snacks in the comments.
Do the truffle shuffle, somebody.
Hey.
Yeah, Chris did it off camera, folks.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here. Yo, I'm just happy to be here. 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 Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
I live for stoned dessert. I really do. Like delicious creams.
Creams and anything decadent.
Delectable treats.
Just be
Hairy caveman motherfuckers hugging each other and shit. Doing that.
Dude, I'm telling you. Cuddle puddling.
You guys are doing what?